FirstSouthLand.com.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Ben McDonald with First South Farm Credit. When you're buying or refinancing land, it's important to go with a lender who has experience in financing rural land. That's why I went with First South when I bought my property. And with flexible terms up to 30 years and competitive rates, they can build a loan package that's right for you. Visit them online at FirstSouthLand.com or stop by one of their branches. Have a cup of coffee and find out why First South is your first call for financing land. FirstSouthLand.com.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. If you missed the show, you can always check it out on demand at 1045ESPN.com, the 1045 ESPN app, or the After Further Review YouTube channel. AFR On Demand, brought to you by Breck Golf. Book your tee time today at golf.breck.org.
This summer, bring your backyard to life with a pool from Renaissance. Known for custom craftsmanship and one-on-one attention, Renaissance Home and Pools turns your vision into reality. Owner Joey Blanchard brings 20 years experience and cutting-edge 3D designs, so you'll know exactly what to expect every step of the way, from the first sketch to your first swim. Renaissance delivers pools built to inspire and to have fun in. Visit builtbyrenaissance.com and let your backyard renaissance begin.
Please consider making a donation locally through St. Vincent de Paul that truly helps people in need. If you have a boat, car, motorcycle, RV, clothing, housewares, or furniture you no longer use, please consider donating it to St. Vincent de Paul. This donation could get you a tax deduction. Visit svdpbr.org.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona inviting you to join us for Friday's AFR from Don Juan Cigar Bar, presented by Sagamore Spirit Rye. We'll have cocktail features, and someone's winning tickets to Saturday's game. It's Friday's AFR from Don Juan Cigar Bar, presented by Sagamore Spirit Rye.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 17th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour one of today's show, we'll look at some SEC quarterback rankings. We'll talk a little New Orleans Saints as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench starts now.
Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester...
Yep, got it! 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball!
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Wednesday morning. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay, all here with you.
What's up?
L-I-V-I-N.
L-I-V-I-N. Wednesday, finally past the Tuesday.
Good gosh, Tuesday. I'm going to punch you right in the chest. Tuesday.
Actually, Tuesday, yesterday, probably the best Tuesday we've had in a while.
The vibes here were good, but at the end of the day, when we left here, it was still Tuesday.
Just brutal. Absolute brutal madness.
Ugh.
Why do you even exist? Tuesday?
I don't know.
But we're past it.
We did
it.
We did it. We made it.
We alphaed it.
Tuesday. How we doing?
Tuesday. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing good, man. We're licking our wounds a little bit. We took a big beating yesterday. Flag football arena. Coach here. Coach is on the hot seat. My seat is heating up.
Some are saying.
They getting to the age where, I'm drawing up these plays and I look around and I'm like, man, I know football. I dabble in football a little bit.
Yes.
I can draw up some really good football plays.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know if I can draw up really good flag football plays. Different ball game.
Yeah.
Turns out they're not playing the standard cover 3s and cover 2s. They just kind of sit there on defense. They sit there and react.
Yeah, I know. Those cover 2 beaters that I keep installing for those 2 high safeties, they're not working for me either.
Our pre-snap reads are a little tough, and they just sit there. So coach is on the hot seat.
Yeah.
It's on me. I got to take all the credit. Coach gets too much credit when people win, and they
too much blame when you lose.
Too much blame when they lose, but not the case. I got to take the blame. That's on me, guys.
When's the OTB Bowl? That's got to be coming up pretty soon.
Got to be coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
But the good news is we got the playing up game this Sunday. Chance that we got the get right game.
Where you're playing
play kids 3 years older than us on Sunday.
If it makes you feel better, we won our play up game.
All right.
I actually think that the league that you and I play in, again, it's, we got me, Flynn, Justin Vincent, Cecil Collins out there coaching. I think it might be as good or better. There's some teams in that.
Our league must be the most competitive league in the nation. I think they might be pulling from this for the next Olympics. They might be pulling from the 10U at Elite for this coming Olympics.
Oh, so not even like a 10U situation. You're talking for
the grown-ups.
Yeah. It's competitive.
It's pretty
There's
competitive.
some Jimmies and some Joes.
Yep. A lot of coaches out there. You know who I'm talking. You know I'm talking to you. Probably sitting about watching 12 to 14 hours of YouTube how to coach flag football videos a week.
Rhymes with mule. All right. Sorry.
Sorry, flag.
Sorry. We were talking flag football before we got started.
You asked me how I was doing, and that's what led to it. We're licking our wounds.
Very fair.
Didn't sleep well last night.
It's okay. It's all right. Alondra, how we doing? How we living?
Great. I don't have a flag football team to stress about. I do stress about my fantasy team, though.
So I don't play fantasy.
Yeah.
And it's a great comp. That's what it feels like to me.
I stress about my fantasy. Yeah. I'll wake up in the morning and start lurking the waiver wire, just looking at what I can get.
Oh my God. I'm taking Jackson to football this morning.
Yeah.
And he's like sitting over there, and I can tell he's working. I'm like, what are you doing over there? Should I start DK Metcalf? Should I start Pittman for the Colts? Or should I start Tyreek Hill? Because this, that, and the other. And Michael Pittman had a big first week. Second week had a little bit of a drop-off. And I'm like, he's like, he actually individually did okay, but they're playing the Bills. I'm like, right, it is 6:15 in the morning right now.
I woke up yesterday because it goes through Monday night, obviously.
Yeah.
So I woke up yesterday and just started moving my roster around, benching people, starting people, picking up people on the waiver wire. Yeah. I told you yesterday I dropped Chris Godwin because he's out.
Yeah.
And I picked up the Falcons defense.
All right. Getting out to the quarterback a little bit.
Bet. Yeah, sometimes, when you have a star player and they're not playing well, you got to bench them. Send a message.
Yeah. Yes.
Send a message. They'll feel it.
I got got benched this week.
Terry McLaurin's on my bench.
Right.
He got that money and disappeared, and so he's on my bench, starting Booty over him.
And if he wants to get back in the lineup, he's got to play better.
Kayshawn, not just like a Booty receiver.
Right. Kayshawn Booty.
Got you.
Hey, Booty.
Got you. At first, I thought that's what you were saying. Oh, duh. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, good luck to
Terry
the fantasy.
Terry done pissed me off. He's sitting on my bench.
Yeah.
I got A.J. Brown getting benched this week.
Right now.
Yeah. What?
A.J. Brown's getting benched this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tay, how you doing? I'm sure yours is fantasy related as well.
No, I'm doing good. Speaking of Booty, you guys will love this. Driving on the interstate this morning, and I think about a lot of different things. I know what you're probably wondering. Taylor's a big thinker sometimes.
Sure,
yes.
always. I think that daily.
See a guy talking on the phone, swerving in and out of the lane. I'm like, dude, who you calling? And I started thinking. The word butt and the word booty are synonyms, right? They mean the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And call and dial are synonyms as well.
Okay.
But a booty call and a butt dial, two completely different things.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
The fact that you were thinking about that is okay.
Wait, this is
but
completely organic thought? Like, you didn't read this? Like, this is
yeah.
Dude,
a
things come to me.
Tay-Tay
Things
random
come to
thought.
me.
Yep. And we'll move on before anybody asks their parents which
What a booty call is.
yeah, what the difference is.
But I mean, think about it. Like, both words mean the exact same thing, but when you put them together, they're completely different.
This is probably, and this is no exaggeration, this is probably the smartest and the best thing I've ever heard you say.
and then you can't flip the words either. Nobody says butt call and booty dial. Nobody does that.
Yep.
I like it. This is the kind of stuff that I like to get into. Right here,
I don't know
for
why.
sure.
I just started thinking about
at
that this
what
morning.
point did you come to that? Did we get to Millerville Road yet by the time you got to this? Was it
How long
always
was
in the
the drive?
process?
Seriously.
No, it was more just like
He's got a haul every morning.
I saw the dude like basically like FaceTiming like this on the interstate. I'm like, okay, who's this guy calling? How could this be that important? And then I was like, ooh, like who are you calling this time of night or this time of morning?
Yep.
And then booty call got in my head. She mentioned Kayshawn Booty, and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Wait a second. Wait a tick. Man, way to connect some dots there, bud.
Oh my gosh. I did not have Taylor going there at 7:09 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, we need to clip that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
make that one of our daily posts from the show.
Forget the film we talked about yesterday.
Oh,
the film
yeah.
we're going to talk
You don't
about
need-
today. Yeah, just go ahead and clip that. All right, so we do have a lot coming up on today's show. Obviously, Dr. Stephen Etheridge will join us in a little about an hour from now to go over all the latest injuries in sports, including, obviously, Joe Burrow. Big news, going to be out 3 months. We talked about turf toe with him a couple of weeks ago, but he mentioned it. He's like, there's actually one where you have to have surgery.
Do you think we jinxed it?
Probably. Unfortunately, Joe Burrow is going to go through that surgery. We got Dear Delandra. We have a lot to Would You Rather, so a ton to get to here on this Wednesday morning. We'll take a break.
Wait, how are you doing? No one asked you.
Oh,
We care about you, bud.
It's past Tuesday.
Be honest.
It's past Tuesday, so that's good. You know, not happy with the offensive performance from my flag team either.
Okay.
Yesterday, like we won, but did we really?
Sure.
One of
moral
those
victories.
moments.
You played to win the game.
True. It's true. It's very true. And we did, but still don't feel great about the performance.
No torso
And
injuries or anything?
like you, was sitting there thinking, these plays should be working. What in the world's going on here?
Yeah, and put the pads on. 11 on 11, these plays are going to work. But a flag on a narrow field, maybe they don't.
Yeah, well, see, here's the problem. If our team puts the pads on, then I'm going to fall back into fullback dive.
That's true. Don't put the pads back on.
Toss dive. They're like, see Hester's tackle team?
Yeah.
They're running toss dive.
Yeah, it looks like 2007 SEC balls, 3-6 at the end of the game.
Yeah, like the good Lord intended.
Mm-hmm.
So doing great. Thank you for asking, sir. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, website for Pelican Roofing. Once you go to the website, check out those 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Google, Yelp, Facebook, all 5-star reviews. And when you go to the website, so many different things that you can check out for them, past client results, all that, testimonials, but also that instant roof quote, man. Great tool. I talk about it every single day because, well, if you're looking for a quote, you're looking for like a new roof at your home, at your business, it's an instant roof quote. Like it gives you an outline of your roof, gives you a great idea of what that's going to cost. And then, Matthew, they have financing options right there on the homepage as well.
That's right. We know that, purchasing a new roof, having to repair or replace an entire roof in your house is a big deal. It's a big deal for you. It's a big deal financially. So let them help you with that finance. They got amazing financing options. For qualified buyers, up to 21 months, that's 0% financing. So that is 0%. Let them, the most trusted roof company in Louisiana, PelicanRoof.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here in the capital city. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
Small victory. Small victory. Let's go. Go to GoFlow IV Spa. GEAUX FlowIV.com is the website. 225-953-8150 is the number. Go ahead. Be proactive. It's still hot out there. Be hydrated. Not only, as you're going tailgating, but for the week, right? Maybe you have to deal with Tuesdays like everybody else. And need a little pep. Need a little jump start. Because Tuesdays are not fun. And you got to get over hump day. Go see him over at GoFly IV Spa.
Yeah, and if you're kind of like driving around or listening right now, like you've never done the IV therapy, like go give it a shot. Like it's pretty amazing because not many things in life that you take like work immediately, and that does straight into you, straight to the veins right there.
Literally.
Get an IV, get hydrated, get vitamized with that vitamins. Go Flow IV.
All right, so over on LouisianaSports.net, our guy Chris Marler put together his Week 3 SEC quarterback rankings. Matthew, have you seen these?
No.
All right, I'm going to go down the list, and I want to get your thoughts. At 16, whoever for Kentucky. That's what it says.
Yep.
At 15, DJ Lagway. At 14, Arch Manning. At 13, Lenora Sellers. At 12, Jackson Arnold. And at 11, Blake Shapen.
Got some big names there.
Coming in at number 10, whoever for Ole Miss. At number 9, Marcel Reed, Texas A&M. At number 8, Garrett Nussmeier, LSU. At number 7, Ty Simpson, Alabama. At number 6, Joey Aguilar from Tennessee. The top 5, at number 5, Gunnar Stockton from Georgia. Bo Perbula from Missouri at number 4. John Mateer, Oklahoma at 3. Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt at 2. And Taylon Green, Arkansas, number 1 in this week's SEC quarterback ranking.
Whose rankings are these?
Marler's.
Marler's.
Hand up.
Hand up. Okay.
Mouth breather.
Shout out.
We love you, Marler.
Yeah, we love you, man. Come on, it's a hard time. You should be worried if we don't give you a hard time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a snap of the Arkansas quarterback. I can't lie.
You didn't watch any of the Ole Miss Arkansas game last
I did not. So I'm assuming he's playing well.
I think he leads the SEC in touchdown passes.
All right.
Yeah, actually, like by Petrino, that side of the football is rolling.
Yeah. I mean, I would. If he's leading the SEC in touchdown passes, yeah, sure, we can throw him in an early season ranking up there. At the end of the day, the quarterback position comes down to who's winning. So by the end of the season, I think Arkansas is going to have a decent amount of numbers in the L column.
Yeah.
Hard to put anybody ahead of John Mateer, I think, right now, who I think he's second right now in the, I guess, the Vegas odds for the Heisman.
He is
that right? First is, I'm blanking right now. I saw it last night, and I'm blanking right now. Sure. I mean, okay, Arch Manning being 15, is that right? It's fun. No, 14.
DJ Lagway
was 15. That's fun.
So
what a change of events.
Well, that's the reason that I bring the rankings up, because in the preseason, it's almost like you could flip this list.
I know, right?
that would be it. But
because we were talking about how strong the quarterback play was in the SEC.
Yeah.
And half those guys are outside the top 10.
Real quick, sorry, Carson Beck. Speaking of
yeah,
mouth
that's
breathers,
right. Yeah, you're right.
he leads the way.
Yeah, you're right. Mouth breather.
Plus
Carson
700.
Beck,
Yeah.
known mouth breather.
Timmy.
Okay. Oh, that's so good.
But the quarterbacks.
Have we called him that before?
I don't know.
I mean,
Seen it
fits, you know?
Yeah. Quarterbacks, that we talked about a lot about. So DJ Lagway, and I want to have a Lagway conversation. I want to ask you this because obviously you play the position. He missed basically a lot of the offseason. He missed maybe continuing to develop in spring, like he was dealing with a shoulder most of the offseason. Then he had, I believe, what was it, a calf. And so there was a lot of time missed. And so, like, for me, when I was breaking down DJ Lagway, and I know Tay-Tay's not a big fan, but I'm like, okay, well, if you look at how his season went as a freshman, he continued to get, like, that Georgia game, he was really good. And he gets hurt, and then he comes back against LSU, and Ole Miss plays really well. So he was trending in the right direction, but then he misses the entire offseason. How much of his struggle so far do you think play into him not being there, continuing to develop, continuing to be in there with the people he was playing with?
It's kind of that's the big debate, right? So you have to look at the mistakes that were made. Usually it's when you're not practicing and developing, it is more of a timing thing. It's more of a operational situation.
Yeah.
Anything in life, like you learn the most from mistakes, right? but you can't make multiple mistakes multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
What I saw from him wasn't necessarily like I can't operate the system. I can run the offense. It wasn't a timing situation. It was just really bad decision making.
Yeah.
Like not being able to locate safeties, not being able to locate defenders that were roaming around.
Yeah.
Like that's an essential piece of playing the quarterback position is to be able to know where the defenders are. Now, everybody, it helps, certainly. Even it doesn't matter what level it is of tackle football, is quarterbacks are going to lose sight. You're going to get fooled. You are going to have a backside dropping in that you never saw coming. You're going to have a backside safety. Okay, I misdiagnosed pre-snap the coverage, and I got a bad read, and I didn't expect a robber to be coming from the backside. That happens all the time. But that wasn't really the case here. It was kind of standard coverages, just guys playing it well and jumping routes. You have to be able to decipher and diagnose defenders that are flat-footed, who are coming downhill, that looking to jump routes. You have to be able to diagnose that in real time. And yeah, certainly practice helps, but it'll never look like it does in the game.
Yeah.
Practice will never look like it does in the game.
Right.
And so that is the most valuable experience you can have. And you could say that he's got a lot of experience. I mean, he's played football. He's played a decent amount last year. So I would say that certainly he's going to get better. He's talented, and we've seen him play well. And when he's not making mental errors and he's playing within the offense and reading the defense, he plays pretty well.
Right.
But there's too many boneheaded mistakes. And I'm not talking down to the kid because I think he's a great kid. I mean, it's all like his interview after the game, after a tough situation. Awesome. Like, great kid. I wish him all the success. I do. And that's from someone that just despises Florida.
Yeah.
But he's got to fix those things. He's got to fix them. And so I don't think that his lack of preparation, his lack of practice and spring practice affected everything. Sure, it's going to affect some things. You're going to get better as you go. But I think he just mistakes started to happen. And this happens to everybody, no matter what the position is. If you're a hitter, if you're a golfer, if you're shooting free throws, it doesn't, like in sports, like if things start going poorly, they're either going to turn around in a big way or you're going to start pressing.
Yeah.
And you're going to start thinking about it. And once you start thinking and not reacting in sports, that's when you get in trouble. And so I've been there, man. I've been there where you throw a pick and you go and you're taking the snap on the next drive and you're like, oh God. Like, don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. Or you could think, all right, there's no way it's going to get picked again, right? So, like, let me rip it. So, anyway, I don't.
But then you have 5 interceptions.
It's unfortunate for the kid, but, like, I was cheering,
Yeah. If I gave you the group of DJ Lagway, Arch Manning, Lenore Sellers to be able to get out of the funk and to be able to flip it back to the conversation where we're talking about them being a top quarterback in the SEC this year, which one you going with?
This year.
Like, which one can actually kind of hit reset a little bit within this season?
Wait, did Sellers get hurt?
He did. Yeah, he got hurt.
Concussed.
He's concussed?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Sellers just because I was high on him before the season. Like, I think Arch is going to be fine in the long run.
Yeah.
Certainly DJ Lagway played good last year after they had a terrible start. So the proof's in the pudding there, but that was a pretty rough game to come back from. So let's go with Sellers just because he's got that extra ability with his legs.
On this list, Alondra Tate, which quarterback, good or bad?
The list. I don't like picking any of those 3 right now.
I know. Which one do you have the biggest thought on? Because for me, there's not 10 quarterbacks playing better than Blake Shapen right now.
That was the answer there for me.
Blake Shapen being an 11 is far too low. I mean, right now he is. Let's see, he's completing 69% of his passes, 9.1 yards per attempt. He's got 6 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. He's playing pretty high level.
I would probably maybe go, as tough as this is for me to say, Marcel Reed, A&M at 9. Look, his completion percentage, it's been a little all over the place. He's been inaccurate.
Yeah, he's 58.6 on the year.
But the guy went out there and threw for 400 yards and did what he needed to do and win a big-time game at Notre Dame in a hostile environment. Like, I'd maybe put him maybe 6, 7.
Yeah. Alondra?
Like, what do I not agree with on this list?
Yeah, which one are you surprised by?
I'm surprised that Taylon Green's number 1. But again, I'm kind of with Matt where I haven't watched a lot of Arkansas football or a lot of Taylon Green, but John Mateer.
That's what I'm calling.
I hadn't watched it snap.
John Mateer just, and then he has Diego Pavia at number 2, which sure, but like, how are we not watching John Mateer and thinking that that's the best quarterback in the SEC right now, or even maybe the country?
John's playing at a high level. No, I mean, so Joey Aguilar. For Tennessee.
I was going to say he was 6 on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way he played in that first half.
He's going off.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this guy's good.
Yeah.
In the first half. No,
go toe to toe with Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean,
if they
I guess to that point, like if you want to move Aguilar up, I'm dropping Bo Perbula. Like he's been good. I understand he's completing like over 75% of his passes.
Ahmad Hardy is
not in the SEC either.
Offense.
But
a baller.
Missouri has played Kansas, Central Arkansas, ULL. Like that just doesn't impress me. Like Joey Aguilar, I get that they lost against Georgia. He's played a lot better competition. Gunnar Stockton's played better competition than Bo Perbula, and he's ahead of both of those guys.
All right, quick, around the room. Who do y'all think has the highest quarterback rating in the SEC?
Highest quarterback rating. Mateer?
Alondra?
Could be.
I was going to say, I think it might be Aguilar.
Okay. Tay-Tay?
I'm going to go Taylon Green.
It's Ty Simpson
from
Alabama.
He has 5 incompletions the last 2 weeks.
He is completing 72% of his passes, 9.7 yards per attempt, 9 tuds, 0 picks.
All right. Nice work, kid. Pretty good. Long season ahead of him.
Yeah.
Try doing that against LSU.
Right. I mean, competition wasn't great, but I mean, he's still done. What he's
Florida
needed.
State, Wisconsin, Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah.
So, Ty Simpson, highest quarterback. I would not have guessed that.
Wisconsin.
My God,
what kind of booty,
huh?
huh?
Going to be better.
Y'all.
Like, I like Luke Fickell.
I love Luke Fickell. He's the only coach that got a G5 team to the 14 playoff. But man, what in the hell happened to them?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what. It's okay. And y'all know me, and you're like, of course he's. That's what happens when you try to be something you're not. You're trying to bring the air raid to Wisconsin and the dairy raid with Phil Longo. Like
the dairy raid?
That's what they called it. You messed up the moment you did that. That's not. You think you're going to get air raid people to Wisconsin? No.
Nah, bub.
You go get tight ends and running backs that are 225 pounds, and you get Ron Dane and Jonathan Taylor and Monty Ball, Melvin Gordon, Allen from the
James
Jets.
White.
And 80% way through the schedule, through the season, you're going to be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Now you're going to finish 23rd.
Exactly.
But you're going to get to the top
you're gonna
5.
be like,
you're going to be there.
That was an egregious misstep by Luke Fickell to try to do that at Wisconsin. Let's go dairy raid at Wisconsin.
I do like the name.
What? Well, it's spoiled. Okay.
And I'm a big Wisconsin guy. You know that.
I know.
Love Wisconsin.
My God. Know thyself.
The state. Not necessarily the Badgers, which is a weird name. I don't know if they have any Badgers up there.
Never saw a Badger?
Let me see.
Nope. We are not waiting until you Google that. All right. We'll take a break. More OTB on the other side.
Yes, there are American Badgers.
Off the bench.
They're in Wisconsin. I'll be darned. I think I might have saw one, actually. Now that I think about it, I went hunting.
All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, or renting. If you want to rent a vehicle, a Tundra, and go
Wisconsin
badger hunting in Wisconsin, you can do it.
You can.
Can you hunt badgers?
Probably not.
Probably not. If you want to go badger sighting and you just want to see what they're doing, see what they're up to, you can rent a Tundra from All-Star, drive up, and go check it out. The American Badger, you said?
The American Badger.
The American Badger, not to be confused with the Honey Badger. Go to All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
That's right. New, used, a long-term lease. whatever you're thinking, if it's that time of your life, it's that time of that you just got to go get you a new car. It's time to upgrade. Maybe you got about 175,000 miles on that current vehicle, and you hadn't really changed the oil frequently, and you got to get a new one. Go to All-Star Toyota. You can see right there. You can see all of their cars that they have on the lot right there on their website. And start the trade-in process right there as well. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium.
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star, and I swear I know her face. I just don't know who you are.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I still hear her loud and clear, like she's right there in my ear, telling me that she wants to own me, to control me. Come closer, come closer, and I just can't pull myself away under a spell.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Wednesday morning. Remember, we made a little switch. Alondra, executive decision. R&B Wednesdays now. This is the last day we're in studio.
What about on away games? What do you think we'll do on away games?
We'll keep it on
Should
Wednesday.
we go back or what?
Keep it on Wednesday.
Keep it on Wednesday?
consistent.
All right.
Yeah. Away game, not this week, obviously, but next. So
At Ole Miss.
yeah.
I wanted to go to that one, but I forgot how early in the season it was because it's usually like in October,
Oh,
right?
you didn't make reservations with Brad or Chad?
No, I did not. I did not hit up Brad or Chad.
Shoot.
But I wanted to go to at least one away game this season.
Yeah. 2:30 Central Time kick.
For Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God. And you're like on the road.
Yeah.
I'll be home to watch the night games.
That is nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice. It's like nobody wants the noon Eastern kick until you're the road team and you travel back right after the game.
And you're like, I do kind of want the early one.
What are your what is your post-game routine like? Do you do the media stuff afterwards, or you just kind of game's over, your job's done? Do y'all do some sort of interviews?
No, I think we do like
a recap,
30 minutes, like a small little, maybe not even that, maybe like 20-minute post-game.
Just like a little recap?
Yeah, a little.
But you don't go to like the press conference or anything?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, come on,
we're still in the booth. We're still in the booth when those are going on. Because like I saw BK get upset last weekend, and I was like, but obviously you can't hear it because we're on air when we're talking. But I just saw the video of it. And I'm like, oh, he's mad about something. I didn't know what it was.
Cobble.
But like after the
Asking
game,
stupid questions.
After the game,
I'm just kidding, JK.
I think we come back and we kind of give like general thoughts of the game. Then we give an offense, defense, special teams player of the game, and then we come back and we kind of one final thought, and then like preview what's coming up for LSU. But watching,
I bet that's tough. A preview and what's coming up. That's got to be tough after a hard fight game.
Yeah, I mean when you lose, it's definitely harder.
I don't
when you
care.
win, it's like everything's great. Woohoo!
We want to know.
But no, yeah, when you lose, it's like, especially like if you lose and you got directional school U the next week.
Yep. Like,
yeah. But
the shoe fits.
Yeah, I didn't know what BK was mad about at the time. I saw him, and I remember pointing to the TV. I was like, looking at CB Blair, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
What? I've always heard it, and we all know what it means, but do we really know what it means? Directional school U.
Yeah.
Like south.
When there's a direction, like southeastern counts.
Southeastern Louisiana.
Got it. So direction.
Northwestern.
That's a direction. Okay.
Yeah, Northwestern.
I mean, that makes sense
State.
now. All right.
South.
West Texas.
So when I was younger, and
okay, got it.
North Texas A&M.
Right. Texas Southern.
Yeah.
They all count.
Okay.
When I was younger and people used to say like Ball State University, I thought that just meant like a school that sucked. And they were just like, yeah, just Ball State. Because every time they would use it in the context of like, well, you got Ball State next week, who cares? Like, so I didn't know that was an actual school for a long
Ball State
time.
was actually in the MAC.
Right, I didn't know. I
little
thought
Maction.
Yeah, I thought they were just being disrespectful.
What is the best football program that's a directional school?
That's a good question.
It depends on like how deep you're. Like, is it
Eastern Michigan?
Southern
had a couple
California?
of years.
Is it Southern California? Well, Southern California is USC.
Oh yeah, well,
True.
that's the best direction on them.
Is that because I'm like, does that count? Because if you take out the big schools, like Northern Illinois has had a run. They've been good.
You got Central Florida.
Central Florida's
They
been
won a
good.
national championship.
This is a direction. It doesn't count, but North Dakota State got a pretty good program.
It's not,
but it's not a direction. That'd be North Dakota.
In no way, in zero ways,
that's a direction.
Does it fall into the category of what we're talking about?
It has to be North Dakota. Is there a North Dakota?
In zero way does it fall into this part of the conversation.
Is North a direction?
There's a Southwest North Dakota State. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be sick.
That'd be
if
awesome.
There was a North Dakota State.
What is wrong with you?
Is North a direction? I can't remember.
Yeah, but it's the name of the state.
I couldn't remember. North.
Never eat sour watermelon.
Never eat sour watermelon.
I still have to do that.
When I go to a stadium, I do it sometimes. Right, what's the south end zone, north end zone?
Yeah, I guess so. Wow.
Northwestern.
Just Northwestern. That's
I always remember
only, directional only.
LSU was in the SEC West for years, and everybody else was. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, West is this way, East is.
Yep.
That's how I remembered for years.
Oh God.
Yeah, Northwestern wouldn't even be a directional state. That's just a direction.
Yeah. Directional U.
Just direction U.
Yeah.
It's just that's it. What else? Anybody else? Come on, chat. Light up.
East Carolina.
East Carolina. That's right.
Good baseball program.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Nope.
Same thing as North Dakota.
Doesn't fall.
I
Nope.
know. I got it.
Doesn't fall into this category.
I got it.
Maybe South Carolina upstate would count because it's directionally upstate.
Okay.
What about North Carolina State?
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all.
It's not. It's
We're
not
gonna
a
get there.
We're gonna get there.
direction,
We'll find it.
but it does show
East
you
Tennessee
where they're
State.
located.
Yeah, it's
No,
closer.
no. I'm saying like this school here, it's not a direction, but it does show you where they're located. Does Coastal Carolina count? Because it's not a
I'll
direction,
allow it.
but it does say it's by
I'll
the
allow
coast.
it.
Like that,
I think Coastal Carolina counts.
Is that kind of? It's the same thing as like Florida Atlantic.
right?
I think that
Because
counts too.
That would count.
It lets you know it's on the Atlantic side of the Panhandle, not the Gulf.
Yep.
What about Florida International? What does that tell us?
We don't know where they're at. They could be anywhere in the world.
They're worldwide,
Worldwide.
international.
That is a stupid name, right?
No, that's why Pitbull's got the stadium name.
South
He's Mr.
Florida.
Worldwide.
South Florida.
So
they beat.
I mean, actually, it's international.
Yeah, South Florida beat the Gators. Oh, Florida's all over the place. Central Florida. That's not nearly a direction.
Definitely said
but
that
that's,
10 minutes ago. You don't pay attention.
Told y'all.
He said he
He
hasn't
was
heard
still hung
anything
up on
we
North
said.
Dakota State.
Yeah, right?
Told you.
He was trying to figure out how North Dakota doesn't count.
He really was at first. What? North Dakota State.
Told y'all got 70% of my brain right now.
Oh, which is scary. How's your
We
project
only
going
use-
over there? Just ask your friend to help you out.
Yeah, ask your friend.
Trust me. The searches are endless.
Oh. One thing we haven't talked about yet that came out late yesterday, former LSU assistant coach, now Florida assistant coach, Jabbar Jalouk, gets a 3-game suspension for his role in one of the many dust-ups before the LSU-Florida game.
I saw that. I saw a clip of it too, but
Also,
I couldn't really.
he's an associate head coach, not just running backs coach.
I saw the clip. I couldn't really make him out. I couldn't tell who he was in the whole situation or what he was actually doing.
Yeah, and again, once you go to that place, you become a fake tough guy. You use all your energy in pregame and in victory formation. That's when Florida gets the air quotes toughest before the game and when the game's over. During the game, I'm not really interested in being tough. Fake enthusiasm, fake toughness, but not really being tough. It's like if y'all spend as much time during the game and energy and tough guy, maybe y'all wouldn't suck.
It's usually
I don't know.
The air quote tough guy before the game is usually the team that's not as good.
Always.
And they know it. And they know they're not as good. So they have to do something, which, I guess can't hurt them for trying.
Is this Jalouk's last game at Florida? Because, look, think about their next 3-game stretch. If Napier's shown the door, was this Jalouk's last game?
I mean, the assistants might coach the year out, but I don't know. But here's my deal. Like when you do stuff like this, it's Bush League. Just go warm up. Whenever we kick the ball off, I'm going to try to run through you. You try to run through me. And it's what it is. But to act tough before the game, it's showing actually how weak you are, to Matt's point. When I see that, I'm like, all right, well, you're no threat. And that's what made me so mad. I was down there before the game, and all right, you got one little dust up. Okay,
Surprised you didn't get in it.
Well, don't. There's one little dust up before the game. I'm like, okay, you knew that was going to happen. LSU, Florida, whatever. But then, when you run around the field, the entire field, you run through a team's warm up, you go in front of the student section of the other team. The hell did you think was going to happen? And that's what I kept telling, their little strength coaches who were all 5'6". I'm like, what did? And I'm telling, this isn't I'm like, what did you think was going to happen?
They knew it was going to happen.
When y'all came through here, right, talking trash, running through a warm up in front of LSU student section, this was the only outcome that was going to happen.
Yep, they were looking for smoke, and they found it, right? I mean, they knew it was going to happen. You do that for a reason. You do that for a purpose. You don't do it because, it's part of my pregame routine, and sorry, we have access to the field too. They did it for a reason. I mean, some would call it gamesmanship, but we would not for when it's Florida. I mean, dude, they're just looking for confrontation. But, like, what did this coach actually – like, what was his role in the whole situation?
I think
doesn't matter.
It was something with a student athlete. Either way, like, again, once you go there, you kind of just take the form of the rest of them. Front runners. The biggest front-running school in America.
Yep. And I hope they lose the rest of their games.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. And we actually like Billy Napier.
Yeah, I do like Billy, I think.
Yeah. But we hope they lose the rest of their games. Nothing personal.
I always had good conversations with
Very
Jabbar
personal.
Jalouk when he was here. But
what percentage of teams out there is the running backs coach the associate head coach?
All of them.
All of them, I think. I think it's all of them. If you're a running backs coach, it's always a slash associate head coach.
Blake said, "What are you doing if $5-6 at you?" You got a responsibility, Blake. Can't let somebody. You can't let somebody.
I'm actually kind of surprised. I may be disappointed that you weren't in there chopping it up.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Oh, come on. You weren't. No way. You might have said, hold me back.
Matt, you've had to literally pull me by my belt buckle.
I was a get back guy.
2 years after we were done playing here during a Florida game. So they bring out the best and the worst.
Oh, man. Do you remember walking out as captains in the 10-year union in 17? I remember walking out on the field as guest captains.
Yeah.
And I wanted to fight so bad. I'm not even a fighter. I'm not. I don't condone it at all. But that day, at that time, on that field, I wanted to fight the whole sideline of Auburn.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, I would have lost, but it would have been like Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards.
You're ready?
I was ready.
You're ready. All right, fair enough. All right, we got to take a break. We'll go ahead. We'll do it now. Dr. Etheridge will be here in about 20, 25 minutes from now to break down the Joe Burrow injury, and I'm sure we'll get to some more quarterback injuries with Dr. Etheridge. So we got a lot still coming your way. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, residential and commercial service right there. You can sign up at the bottom of the website. Also, they've got roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. We'll always encourage you, have that conversation with them. Let them know what your project is. Here is what we're doing at our house, at our business, like whatever. Here's the renovation that we got. 1 room, 2 rooms, whatever. And they're going to make sure you have the right size dumpster. Now, if you undersell the project, that's okay. They're going to come get the dumpster. They'll empty it, and they'll bring it right back to you. Incredible customer service, the best in the business, trashrangers.com.
That's right. Here in South Louisiana, they are the best in the business because they care. They are a local company with those big red dumpsters that you see driving around. So whether you need weekly curbside trash collection, roll-off dumpster rentals, portable restrooms, or upscale restroom trailers, Trash Rangers offers reliable service, honest pricing, and amazing service. That is trashrangers.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile
I don't know what you're looking for.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Wednesday morning. At some point today, we're going to throw the film back on because yesterday we talked about a lot of different things. We were talking about a couple of different runs, but I do feel like it's important. If you say something's not working, if you say something, needs to get better, give examples why. If it's pass protection, show why. If it's run game, show why. If it's pushing the ball down the field, show why. And so, why? Just tell me why, Jamarcus. Just tell me why. Why? It's Jimbo, in case you're wondering. We do want to talk about, because one of our things about the O-line, to throw, just throw a blanket on the O-line. I don't think it doesn't tell half the story. The protection's been good. As far as pass protection, there's been a clean pocket. In the run game, they're too robotic. They're trying to be perfect. We've talked about it, so we'll show you that here on the show. And things can improve. They've got to improve in the run game, but it's not talent right now. It is, some different things. We'll show you, and we'll do it in hour 2.
Off the bench.
All right. Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling. Every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That is code Baton Rouge to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensee partner in Golden Nugget, Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.com.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only, and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
My father, J.B. Falgout, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgout.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luva, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 17th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour two of today's show, we'll continue to look at the LSU running game. We'll have some Would You Rather Wednesday coming up this hour, and Dr. Stephen Etheridge in studio at 8:15. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number two of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour two of Off the Bench, live from downtown Baton Rouge, starts now.
All right, welcome back in hour number two, OTB, Wednesday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate here with you. We're talking a little LSU run game during the break there. Obviously, something a lot of people want to talk about. Have a lot of conversations about the offensive line. And when you look at the analytics of the offensive line, one of the highest graded pass protection units, not only in the SEC, but in the entire country. Now, a year ago, kind of the same story, right? You had really good pass protection, and run blocking was something we talked a lot about. Like for this offensive line, and you're getting the ball out of your hands pretty quick there for Garrett Nussmeier. We talked about that. Whatever's going on with his torso injury right now, you're not, pushing the ball down the field. We used the stat. We looked up the stat. We charted the stat, 34 yards through the air yesterday. So that, that helps you. But still, this unit's been really good. I don't see it as a talent issue. Like, it's not an issue where guys are losing their individual matchups in the run game. It's not like, oh, this guy, look, the defensive lineman just walking him back. He's basically on Heeley skates right now instead of cleats and pushing back into the running back. I think it's some of the schematics of the offense, because some of these runs, and Matt, you were talking about, like, it's like you got an RPO situation. So
you want to show that?
Yeah, we can. That's fine. Some of it is trying to be perfect in the run game. And what I mean by that, and Matt showed me this over the weekend, and he's exactly right. Like, and when I say robotic, it's like, okay, well, we've got this defensive lineman, and we're comboing up to the linebacker. And the tackle's trying to basically block the defensive lineman for the guard, and then try to, at the last minute, get up to his linebacker. And by then, it's too late. Like, if you have a combo block, it's like the guard and tackle got a boom, got it, all right, cool, second level. And just not getting to that second level fast enough right now. And so what you have is you have a linebacker that is right there. He's in the gap. He's coming downhill. The running back sees that. He sees color flash. And so he's either bouncing it or he's just saying, well, I got to put my head down and try to get 2 yards. Right. So those things I do think are fixable. And you got to get them fixed. You got to get them fixed here pretty quick. But one of the plays, I'm sitting here and I'm just watching the end zone copy. And I'm like, well, look. But if you zoom out and you get the full look of the play.
Yeah, Taylor, go ahead and pull this up. We got a clip. This is from early in the first quarter, too. So we are running right here. They're in a 3-down look right now. So when the defensive tackle's over the center like this, it's called a zero. So he's zero shade, zero nose, whatever. He's head up on the defensive tackle. So we're running a zone into tight end side. And you watch this play out. Nowhere for the running back to go. This is one of those plays I was like, man, I was watching the tight copy this week, and I sent it to Jake. I was like, man, this right tackle, he's so worried about giving presence to the guard in 94. He's not getting up to his assignment. He's not getting up to zero. Yeah. He needs to give him a little presence and then get up to zero, because that's his guy. And who makes the block? Who makes the tackle?
Yeah, zero.
Zero.
And I'm sitting there watching, too. I'm like, 56 has got him, go.
And that's the easy thing to look at when you're watching these tight copies. Like, man, right tackle's messed up. He did it. He's got to get him. I think he still has to get on him. Like, zero's his guy. But this tight copy didn't tell the whole picture, the whole story of the play. So we're going to go to the wide copy. And we're going to play it once, just play it through, then I'll rewind and see what anybody notices.
All right.
About this play.
Alondra Tate, y'all watching? Listen to us on radio. It's the same play. It's just zoomed out.
It's just a zoomed out version, so it's the wide copy of the version. So what do we have here? What kind of concept? We have an RPO, a 2 wide receiver RPO system. So what can the offensive lineman not do here?
They, Matthew, cannot go downfield.
They can't go
because
downfield.
There is a possibility that behind them, which they don't have eyes in the back of their head, Garrett Nussmeier could throw either the 5-yard hitch or the flat route to the left side.
Yep, they have and this is a 3-step route concept. Like, a lot of times RPOs are basically 1 step, like now timing. So it doesn't matter if the linemen are getting down the field. So the right tackle cannot do the job that he is supposed to or needs to do on a zone play, which is basically just give a left hand to help his left guard, give a left hand to that defensive tackle, and go to the linebacker immediately. So when we see a lot of this stuff happening, now RPO is a weapon. An RPO is a weapon that you can use. It's a tool that offenses can use and do use all over the country very successfully. And it keeps the defense on his toes. It always gives you an answer. But this right here shows you a glaring weaknesses to RPO systems, not just for LSU, for everybody that runs it.
Yeah.
Offensive linemen cannot get down the field. I think early on in the RPO days, that call wasn't made a lot.
No, it wasn't. But Coach Saban talked about that a lot.
There's an emphasis. Yeah. There's been more and more of an emphasis to the referees to call the illegal lineman downfield. So when we watch clips and you're like, man, that right tackle or that left guard or whoever, they're not doing their job. They got to get up. You have to look at the totality of the play.
Right.
And we don't know what they're being coached, but we can assume what they're being coached is you can't get downfield because there's a 3-step route combination behind it. And what does it do? It mucks up everything for when things like this happen. When you have a good defensive line like Florida does, and they can stonewall and they can position, like these guys are disciplined rushers. Right. They're disciplined defensive linemen. So if they think it's going to be a run play, if they think that offensive lineman has a run block, they're going to sit there, they're going to straight arm them, and they're going to look to like throw the lineman left or right, depending like to play the run. And that's what they do. So if you're running back there, where are you running? So you can't just look at that. Yeah. So if you look at this tight copy, you're going to be like, right tackle, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. And I think he still should have got to 0. I think he's looking to the left. He didn't really see because they're motioning Bauer in from the outside back into the box. So he's not, I think his eyes are a little bit wrong, but still. Yeah, if this was just a normal, if you take the RPO off this, 75.
Like you got to get up to 0.
75. Your left hand is on 94 as you're hauling ass to block 0.
Yeah. Go back to the wide shot. Oops. And
Nope. There we go.
That's a different play. It doesn't matter. But like also like the linebacker on the backside of the play is adding right now, and he's not even thinking about the RPO to his side.
Yep.
Man, you run a slant like right behind that if you're going to run the RPO stuff. I mean, either one of these receivers at the bottom of your screen, right? That's an easy completion for a first down there.
Yeah, it is, but he's probably taught in too high you're not throwing. And it is too high, even though there are guys technically open, whatever. But, just tough look. So when you're looking and you're grading people, you're grading tackles. So right tackle in a PFF grading system might have gotten a deduction there.
Yeah. Yeah, probably did.
And he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Right? So you just have to, if like we said, if you're going to call something out on the team, especially a team that we all care about, we need to be able to like kind of show why and kind of talk through it.
Some of the questions, are they supposed to hold their spot? I mean, right there, because you can't be downfield and you don't have fast flow from the defensive lineman, it's hard to tell the right tackle to really get too engaged with the defensive lineman, because then if it does turn into a run, what's going to happen? What happened? Zero's going to add himself.
Right.
He's going to basically be unblocked
and
there.
I was never a part of an offense like in depth that had this type of RPO system attached to it. Mine was always kind of like the more now throws. Like if I know I'm throwing to it, it's a 1 step behind line of scrimmage. It's a bubble route. It's a 1-step slant. It's something right over the middle. It was never like there's a literal route concept behind a run play.
Yeah.
So I don't know the exact coaching, but I can imagine that the coaching for the offensive lineman is like a 2 count, kind of like a screen. Like in screens, it's like is a 2 count screen, 3 count screen, 3.5, like 4 count screen. Like I would imagine RPOs are like your 2 counts and then up to the second level if you can get there. Like that's how I would imagine it. Yeah. So maybe that right tackle is a little bit slow still, and I think his eyes were still wrong.
Yeah.
I don't even think he was thinking about 0. But it just kind of goes to show you, like the RPO blocking is different, man. Like if you're coming and you're frustrated watching the running game, and you're like, man, they got to get their asses off the ball. They got to get to the linebackers. They got to get to the second level. You have to look at the whole play and the totality, and you can't just poo-poo on RPOs because they are a tool and they are a weapon, but they're not an offensive philosophy. They are a tool to be used within the game, not every time. But I'm saying what we do. We don't do it every time, but like when you see that, you're like, man, why can't we get any movement? Well, because it's a penalty.
Yeah, and it might be a situation where you take the RPO off of it, and early in the game, you try to establish.
Yeah, because this play is over 11 minutes left in the first quarter. This is super early on, absolutely.
So, just a couple of things to look for in the LSU run game. Actually, I mean, pull up I think it's the first run. Pull up the first run that LSU had, where it was like a 4-yard run, 5-yard run. You got, you're ahead of schedule there, and it's one little step here, one false step here, and like those are the things that we're talking about. And so again, it's not like you're just getting blown off the ball. It's not that you can't block your guy, even when you're blocking your guy, it's like it's just one step. And Tate, you can pull up Matt's screen again. You can go to the end zone.
Yeah, but you've watched the wide copy. It's an RPO again.
I know.
So if you see the offensive line, they're all blocking at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he sees lateral movement and not north-south movement.
But still, they are getting movement, though, on this one. Like, left guard does a great job.
Yeah. And for everyone listening on radio, the center has a zero nose right in front of him.
There's 4 eyes.
And he was a little bit nervous to take a real open lead step because I guess he didn't want to get beat back door. But he has to know that he's got left guard help. He can be aggressive with his right leg. He can open up because you're blocking to a spot. He should have 95 hooked right now. But you can tell he's worried about maybe a backdoor A gap, but he has to trust his left guard that he's going to be there. And if the guy tries to backdoor this run play, he now gets taken by 65, Paul Mubinga, the left guard, and he's going to and then he doesn't worry about it anymore. Then he's going straight to 29 here at the linebacker position. That's where the trust has to come in, right? You're trusting your guard is going to take over any backdoor A gap type cut situation, and you're moving forward.
And watch these guys making calls too. Watch the offensive linemen. This is how much communication goes on. Hey, because it's a shade nose, they're all talking to each other. They're saying, I got the shade nose, you got to work up. And like they're making calls. So if this defensive lineman would have been lined up here, that's the difference between inches. If he would have been lined up here, which would have been like a shade one technique, the center would have made a different call, and the center would have worked up to 29, and the left guard would have tried to hook.
Yep.
And you're saying, okay, this is a good first play, though. The left guard does a great job of giving presence and getting up to 29, does a really good job. It kind of works that like 2 count I was just talking about a little bit better. 2 count, and then work up. Left guard, people are going to watch this and be like, come on, left tackle, get the block, because it's his guy at 94 that ends up making tackle. Left tackle does a really good job here.
Yeah.
Like this is a tough leverage. You see, that's a 4.
Yeah,
so that's a tough leverage. So
leverage.
He's got to try to beat him. He gets enough stank on him that we get 3-4 yards. Yeah. So he actually did a good job and a really tough look right there for that left tackle.
Yep. I would agree. There's actually a nice cut by Caden too, seeing the flow there.
You can just see the difference of run blocking in an RPO system, an RPO game. Like these guys, they are not going down the field. And that left guard does a good job there. Really good play.
All right, so the whole reason to bring that up, if you're going to say, okay, the run game, well, here's some of the reasons, I think, in the run game. And it's an offensive line that I actually do think has the ability to not only improve, but be much better in the run game. And I think some of those situations, some of the different play designs that you're running, they're running way more outside zone this year than they ever have before. Mm-hmm. It's not that far away, but it certainly needs to continue to be worked on and developed.
Yeah, I think there's still a lot of positive takeaways from it. And again, this isn't like saying we should or shouldn't do something as far as like schematically, because the RPO is proven to be a weapon and a very big benefit. They bring the right coverage. You can gash a team. Yeah. But there's some give and take that you have to do because of how it's being reffed now compared to how it was being reffed a couple of years ago.
Matt C says, I feel like Caden could have bounced that outside and tried to make the linebacker miss. Like in hindsight, maybe.
First play of the game.
First play of the game, though, and you got 6 yards. Now you're 2nd and 4. You love it.
So that's a great run play. I mean, that's
a good run.
A successful play.
And that's what you're going to do. So,
but yeah, there's always something in every single, because it's 11 players versus 11. There's always something like you could nitpick every single play. You should have done this, could have done that. And but like first play, you got to, like, emotions are super high. You know, a play's supposed to do something. Not a lot of crazy ad-libbing is happening on first plays of the game.
No, and you get 6 yards on the first play of the game. Yeah, you'll take 2nd and 4, and that's a good run by Caden there. So just a little breakdown of some things in the run game right now. And again, I do think there's plays to be made. We'll see if LSU continues to develop that, because more consistent. Not saying you hadn't had big plays, but you got to be more consistent. And certainly there's a point of emphasis you can tell to have it on the play sheet.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of juice yet to be squeezed in this on this run game for sure.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Dr. Stephen Etheridge will join us here in studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com, Russell Pool Company. You'll see there on the homepage. If you're watching this on YouTube, you already see it. They can build your dream pool, not somebody else's dream pool, not a standard pool. Now, look, if you're into kidney-shaped pools, that's fine. That's fine. They can do it for you, and probably the best one you've ever seen. But if you have something, you're like, man, I have been dreaming about this pool. I want it this way in my backyard my entire life. That's where they're going to be able to help you every single time. And you see it right there. No two pools look the same. Go to the website today, russellpools.com.
Yeah, when you deal with Russell Pools, like you're dealing with a completely custom situation from literally start to finish. So anything that you can think of, dream of in your head, no matter what it is when it comes to pool, they can do it. And they have 2 landscape architects right there on staff, so they can take any dream, they can draw it, they can design it, engineer it, build it, maintain it, whatever it is, they can do it. When you think of quality pools here in Louisiana, you think of Russell Pools, russellpools.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile bank.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Shifted higher than the ceiling, and ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, 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 sugar, how you get so fly?
You know it's together when we ride, wood grain and raw high. Doing what we do, watching screens, getting. Girl, you keep it so fly with your sweet honey buns. You was there when the money gone. You be there when the money comes. Off top, I can't.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. I'm sad Dr. Edwards didn't have headphones because he's around the same age as we are, and I think he would appreciate R&B Wednesdays.
Yeah, I see y'all jamming out.
Yeah.
Kind of missing it here.
It's a great song.
What do they call those discos with the headsets? The silent disco. Have y'all been to silent disco?
I've never been to one, but my grandparents' bar did one like during COVID or whatever. They had everybody with the headphones. And
we did one time, and it was hilarious. Like you're doing, and you're feeling the music because it's good headset, and then you take them off, and everybody's just looking like idiots. It's great. It's so good.
Look, we look like idiots all the time, so it's fine. Dr. Athers, what's going on? How we doing?
Doing well. How about y'all?
Doing okay. We talked about turf toe 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately, I think we might have jinxed our guy Joey B. Gosh,
yeah, that's rough.
Like we talked about turf toe. Like, what is turf toe? And we talked about it, and you're like, well, there's this one case where you're gonna have surgery and you can miss like 3 months, and that's like the worst case, and that's what Joey B has.
Hey, can you give us like a brief? Oh, I know we talked about it in depth a couple of weeks. Like kind of brief overview of what kind of happens to the foot when it gets to the stage of having to have surgery.
Yeah. If you look at the play that it happened, I mean, if you watch that play, it didn't look that bad. I went back and looked at it, and, if anything, I'd have been more worried about his right foot. He had the defender on the back, kind of fell on the right foot if you saw it, but his left foot's the one that was injured. And if you go back and watch, you can kind of see where his foot get kind of flexed over the front of it. That big toe is down, and the whole foot kind of comes over the top and just probably kind of caught in the turf just right. And what happens in his case is he tore, knowing it's a grade 3, that can sometimes mean a few different things, but he tore basically part of that ligament under the toe, and it's where the foot connects the big toe. The ligament usually tears off of the toe portion, so the distal portion rips off, and you have to go back and reattach it. Sometimes you can have other injuries with that. Sometimes like you can get a little piece of cartilage that comes off, or you have these little bones that are called your sesamoids that can sometimes fracture with it, and that can complicate it further. I'm not sure as far as which version of that he had, but we would assume at the very minimum he had that distal ligament pull off, because if they're going to go in and fix it, that's kind of what we know, at least at the very minimum.
What's the rehab like for that?
So normally, you have the surgery, you get repaired, you're going to be in a boot or a cast or something like that for the first few weeks, probably have him non-weight bearing for at least a couple weeks on some crutches. After a couple weeks, maybe with a really rigid, walking boot, he can start walking on it. You're looking at a few weeks to let that ligament really heal in, and then you got to kind of get the strength back. You got to be able to push off a bit. You got to be able to plant with it. I'd say at least 2 to 4 weeks non-weight bearing, another 2 to 4 weeks after that where you can start walking on it and start your light rehab, and then you just slowly progress from there.
Is the foot in this type of injury something that the stem cell world would kind of help this type of injury?
It's a good question. In traditional medicine, that's not something that we would typically do, 10 years ago, obviously. So is it something that would help? It depends on your perspective. I think it would. It's an area that I have a lot of passion in. We've talked about it some of the past weeks. How much, though, I don't know, because you've got to get that ligament to really heal into the bone. So it's great to say, hey, it might get there quicker. You'll hear about people doing hyperbarics. You'll hear about people doing, red light, bone stimulators, supplementation, stem cells. I think all these things have a place that we don't know for sure. We're still figuring out, is it going to be something that gets you better a week earlier, a month earlier? And that's a lot we still don't know. I don't think we're going to move the needle drastically, but my way of thinking is you watch the way they're recovering, and then you start looking for where you can optimize. If there's an area that still just seems to be lagging behind, maybe that's when I kind of try to cater the treatment.
Now, if there's anybody out there that's like denying if stem cells work, they're crazy, because like I've felt them firsthand that they do work. I think it's probably trying to figure out like the timing of when to do that. So like, is it something that is a standard practice for like a post-surgery recovery to go those types of treatments? Or is it like I used it with something that nothing else was working for a pain spot. And then that did work. Now, just a recovery from a surgery, is that a practice that people are using?
In some scenarios it is. It's I wouldn't say it's standard of care. I would not say that's, especially not trying to be whatever in certain portions of life. If I have an injury like that, do I need to get better? Does it make a difference if I get better in 6 weeks or 8 weeks? Probably not. I'm still able to do my job. Whereas if it's a Joe Burrow, we can get back in the field 2 weeks earlier. That might be the difference in making the playoffs and not, and what have you. So some of it we have to consider. That's why it's not probably become standard care, because they are expensive. And look, for me, it wouldn't really matter. But
the
for him,
Bengals
it does.
are cheap too.
Right. They have that reputation. But I think you're right. It's something that we don't know for sure when to apply it. I think for me, the best application is the examples y'all gave, where it's this guy has a chronic injury that's not getting better. We've tried all the traditional stuff.
Right.
That's when I know it's a good option, or at least feel very confident it's a good option. And these post-surgical things, if you think about it, you have a lot of blood flow and circulation right after surgery. At least this is the way I look at it. So if you think about, do you need to do it right after surgery? Maybe not, but maybe that phase, a few weeks down the road when things are slowing down, maybe that's the right time. Certain surgeries, especially like bone fractures, will sometimes, they'll do different procedures at the time of surgery. So there are different avenues for this. We're still just figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. All right, so obviously Dr. Etheridge, he can't come here and he can't talk specific injuries with certain players. But I want to ask you, being on the broadcast, we're always like, all right, the player A is in the tent. Player A is out of the tent. Oh, player A is going back in the tent. What is the process for you? And again, I'm not asking for any specific player, but when y'all go inside the tent, right, it's like you and other people, trainers and the player obviously right there. Like, what do you need to get done, and what decides if a player needs to go into the tent or not? Because I've seen y'all have an injury and not go into the tent.
Yeah, a lot of times, it starts literally with the on-the-field assessment, and we've been very fortunate my whole time here. We've always had a great medical staff, great athletic trainers. They're kind of the first ones out there. When y'all see those people who are rushing out, that's going to be our trainers. They're going to do a quick assessment on the field and see what they think. Usually we're going to kind of follow up, and if it's something on the field that we need to assess there, is it okay to move the athlete? Do we need to get them in the tent? Those types of questions we start asking. We've gotten a little more advanced the past few years. We wear these fun little headpieces and all that, and so we'll kind of let the sideline know, like, yeah, we're going in the tent.
Right.
And really, I think it borders down to, do we need to do a further assessment? If we know the answer on the field, and let's just say you kind of got the wind knocked out of you, maybe you stepped a little funny in your ankle, kind of you felt something, but now it's fine, we're probably not going to bring you in the tent. But if it's something that's going to require really a further assessment, we're probably going to bring you in the tent. And even things, in past years, we've kind of learned that we have a lot of eyes on us. And sometimes something that probably doesn't need to go in the tent, we're going to take in the tent, more so just being blunt, like a CYA type thing. We've learned that I feel very confident in our medical crew. They do a great job, but you don't want to bring, undue, I guess, criticism. You don't want to do that. So sometimes it's more of a
due diligence.
Sometimes it's that, but you also want to be able to do a good assessment without having to worry about, having all the sideline reporters and everybody that's there and cameras on you, right? Yeah. I know that guy.
Gordy Rushes of the world.
Is there anything done more than just assessment in the tent? So like when we in the Arkansas game in 2007, I had to go to the locker room twice during that game to get just a little tune-up of lidocaine in the old shoulder. Like, is there anything like is there actual stuff being physically done outside of an assessment?
It's mostly assessment. If there is some type of a treatment that we can do on the sideline, we might consider doing that. We're pretty limited with what we can do there. If it's something where we're really worried, we probably bring it into the locker room too, or if we need to get x-rays, for example, or if it's something like that. That's a lot of times why you see us taking them in the locker room. There are things you can do in a tent, but obviously even with the protection of that, you are a little bit limited. Even something as simple as an IV, we have to ask ourselves, I've done a couple IVs and a guy that's cramping in the tent, so we might do that. But on the other hand, you have a more controlled environment in the locker room. Do we have the time to go in there? That's usually the big question.
Mm-hmm. And no cramps for LSU, though, because they're hydrated.
Yeah, they're hydrated.
So,
disclaimer, Doc. Come on.
We're talking about in the past years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Way before.
No, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
They were like a decade. Talking about a decade ago. Again, not talking anything specific here, but how many torso questions have you answered over the last 24 hours?
It's funny. I got a text.
Have you gone over the entire chart?
So I get a text from a friend of mine, and he said, "So what's a torso or something about a torso injury?" I'm like, "Why is he asking me this?" Because I hadn't heard any of the press conference or anything like that, and it literally was like, and I even responded, I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Right.
And then of course I heard later on that afternoon, and there had been some mention of torso injuries around campus. The torso injuries it's such a big area. You're really basically talking about anything lower than the neck, basically down to through the pelvis. That's a lot of volume, a lot of area that we can talk about. So I mean, if we want to keep things vague, it's a good way to do so. Because it can include things like muscle strains, rib injuries, technically a back injury. I think I heard you on the radio talking about a sports hernia. That would technically classify as
I was wondering that. I was like, does that count as a torso? Because you always hear people talk. I never had one, but I hear people talk about that all the time.
I think if you want to be about technical, really it's anything from, like I said, the upper chest to the pelvis, and Sports hernia is a pelvis injury. So there's a lot of things that can be encompassed in that. And again, some of them serious, some of them not. And some of them are going to be kind of lingering, nagging problems. When you're talking about, obviously we know that we're talking about a position here with our quarterback, and anything that involves twisting or torn in the torso, if you're at the quarterback, you got to throw the ball. That's going to be tough, and you can account for that.
Sure.
You can imagine how much.
Any thrower, swinger, kicker, golf, like anything that's rotational, anything that has to do with that torso is going to be a huge impact.
It's going to be tough. And then you even think about the regular day-to-day. You cough, you sneeze, you take a deep breath. You have to get out of a recliner when you're watching TV.
Especially when you're 40.
It's like broken ribs
absolutely
are the worst thing. Like just from a day-to-day living.
So these are things, you do your best to manage, and depending on the injury, there's things that can be done. We've talked about different injections to try and help things heal, some of the stem cells and things like that. Sometimes it's about pain control. We're going to do a little anti-inflammatory. You mentioned sometimes there are times we'd use lidocaine for certain injuries. We've had guys with rib fractures where we'll do a little nerve block or things like that to help with that pain. There's a lot of things you can do, but they're going to be nagging injuries. These are going to be tough injuries, it's especially in that type of position.
Yeah, and one of the things like you don't even think about with like any injury like that. I remember I had like a lower abdominal strain one time. Like I don't even remember what year it was, and I can just remember like I would be sitting down and I'd let it, I wouldn't be stretched out. And then all of a sudden I'd get up out of a chair and I'd just arch my back a little bit and it would just burn.
Yeah.
Just because I was sitting and I was kind of crouched over, and then when I got up and I kind of fully elongated, and it's brutal.
It's that first time you kind of stretch it out, you're going to feel it a lot. And it's kind of, we always talk about that with plantar fasciitis. That first step in the morning is the worst.
Too.
And you hear that's a textbook question. That first step in the morning, they felt the worst pain. Well, almost immediately that it's a plantar fasciitis question if you're answering.
I basically had plantar fasciitis for so long. Like the tennis ball that I carried with me was basically my Wilson from Castaway. It was basically one with me. It was like I had it in both feet in the same year, 2011, and I just roll and just switch to the foot and roll, and one popped and one didn't pop.
Yeah. The one that popped probably felt better.
The pop felt better.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm going to ask you a question that everybody's dying to know. Have you seen the movie Varsity Blues?
Absolutely.
What were they shooting into Lance Harbor's knee?
That's a great question. Yeah, that's a great question. I've actually always wondered that one as well.
Knee explode.
I've not been around that one thus far, but it didn't do good things. Yeah.
More close to his knee.
Sounds like just some good medication to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I wanted to. So you don't know.
Don't know.
You don't know what they're doing over there in West Canaan.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. They needed you there.
Hey,
Lance Harbor still be playing.
Yeah, he'd have gone to Florida State.
Florida State. Let's go.
Where you played football.
That movie actually came out when I was in college, and I remember going to the theater, watching it, and of course, I'm in Tallahassee, and they say the place went nuts when he's like, your scholarship to
Lance going to Florida State.
That's one of those memories I have. Just people went crazy.
Dr. Etheridge, we appreciate your time as always, sir.
My pleasure.
All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com. We'll be at Rouse's there, Burbank and Lee, every single Friday during the football season. So come hang out with us. It's a great way to get your game day preparation started because you're going to be tailgating on Saturday. Come see us on Friday. Then you can go get all your tailgating needs taken care of on Friday morning before any game on Saturday. Rouses.com. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
Matthew, what is better than one Dos Equis?
That'd be Dos Equis.
Yeah, they call that going for dose. And speaking of tailgating, if you're doing it right, we always tell you, you got to get the tent, you got to get the TV, you got to get the generator, and you got to get the ice chest full of ice-cold Dos Equis. Again, this weekend, I had a smile from ear to ear because I was walking around and somebody stopped me just to raise their Dos Equis in the air and point to it and let me know that they were going for a dose.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to be known as the guys with those that drink Dos Equis. And we know, we're in South Louisiana. We like to tailgate. We like to hang out, have a good time, socialize. And whatever your life decision is to drink 1 Dos Equis or 10 Dos Equis, whatever it is, we want you to do it responsibly. But if you're going to have a beer, if you're going to delete some beers, make sure you're going for Dos. Drink Dos Equis and stay thirsty, my friends. Dos Equis.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back into OTB. Alondra definitely got some advice from her father on this one. This feels like on your dad's playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know this one.
Yeah, it's a hit.
But it is a good one.
Yeah.
This one, and the other.
Yeah. Me and Alondra's dad got the same R&B taste. And
yeah.
This feels like he's like, hey, R&B Thursday, make sure you play the hits. And
He's funny. He like wants his own segment now, and like my mom was telling me that he was hanging out in the chat one day, and I guess it was the day that I was using his playlist to do it, and people were like making comments about my dad.
Right.
And my mom said, it's so funny. My mom said that he was like taking screenshots and sending it to her. He's like, I guess I'm famous now. Parents are funny.
Your old man's a Texas fan, though, right?
A UT fan,
That's
yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah,
okay.
he's a Texas fan.
How's he feeling?
So we have fully converted him into an LSU fan ever since I started going to LSU.
Yeah.
He did send me a picture. He ordered the 2 poncho shirts that were just released, and I was like, make sure you keep your receipt, because if we win that natty,
oh, that is true.
they
It
give
is
you a
the
refund.
natty back guarantee on the poncho shirts that Flynn and I were modeling. No big deal.
No big deal.
If LSU wins a natty, you send that receipt, and they'll give you your money back.
Yeah.
It's the natty back guarantee. So shout out.
So he is fully on the LSU bus and has been for years now.
All right.
But he's a UT fan. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to ask how he feels about Arch Manning, because like right now in studio, they just showed some clips from the game against UTEP, and
It doesn't look good.
they
I
were
mean,
talking-
27-10.
Yeah, I know. And they were talking to Jordan Rodgers, and look, to Jordan's credit, Jordan was one of the few media members that came out at the beginning of the season. It's like, guys, like, we're talking about first team. He was the Sporting News first team quarterback on the All-American team.
Mm-hmm.
The Sporting News is one of the 4 major All-American teams. And to Jordan's credit, he's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
I mean, to crown him king.
Before even being the starter. Like, my point all off season was, and I still think Arch is going to be a good quarterback, but first off, he was never going to live up to the expectations people put on him this year, which is a little unfair to him because he didn't ask for it. But you're going to make people hate this guy and root for his downfall because you're hyping him up so much. And he's never even, I mean, he got 2 starts last year. It was against Mississippi State, who won like 3 games, and then a group of 5 school. I mean, those were his 2 starts a year ago. Sure, he looked good, but it's a difference between having a spot start against a lower school and being the guy, and he was never the guy.
Let me see, because we were actually talking about it the other day. There's like a sorry, I'm seeing the selfie that he sent me with the poncho shirt on, but if there's 2 things me and my dad talk, it's ball and probably a little polarizing, but we talk a lot of like politics and stuff. But we were talking about the Arch Manning thing, and I think his thing is, it's kind of funny because, you know, you see the yips and like pitchers.
Yeah.
I don't ever think I've seen like
Chuck Knobloch playing second base for the Yankees where he couldn't throw it to first base.
I don't think I have seen a quarterback get the yips, but that's kind of my dad's thought. Like that Arch, you put so much pressure on him, the media did, and there's so much expectations that's hit. Like I just texted him, he said mental issues, needs to go back to last season when he was loose and not feeling pressure. So I think his opinion's the same as everybody else's too, where there's so much external pressure on him that it kind of got in his head a little bit. And
you force the issue and you do different things. You play outside yourself. Now I actually think, like, I went back and I watched their game Monday. Sarkisian's putting him in a good spot to be able to be successful. Like, he's actually giving him an outlet on every single play. And right now, Arch is just not even seeing the outlet. Like, he's not, like, he's putting crossers in front of his face, and Arch is throwing them in the ground or throwing them too wide. And
so I'd like to get like Matt's thoughts on this. I've seen a couple of and again, this is from somebody who's never played football before, doesn't know anything about mechanics or throws or anything. But I have seen a couple of clips on like Twitter or YouTube or whatever, where they're saying he's throwing kind of like sidearmed, and it looks like it's regressing. It looks like for Arch, like it looks like he's regressing in his mechanics a little bit. But again, I don't know, so I would like to get like your thoughts on that.
Let me address what you said about the yips.
Yeah.
Now the yips, we all kind of heard the term, like putters get it in golf,
but
they overthink it. So the yips is overthinking something that's complicated, like a fine motor skill situation or a very thoughtful situation. You're overthinking it and you can't get past this mental hurdle. Yips as a quarterback is never really mechanical.
Yeah.
It's all mental and vision. So like when you get the yips as a quarterback, when things start going bad, like your vision starts to narrow. And you don't go through your progressions. You don't see the defense as well. And I've been there, like in a practice, I've been there in a game. Like when things aren't going well, you start pressing a little bit, you start aiming the ball, and you start trying not to make a mistake. But when you do that, it narrows the field, your vision. And we always talk about how you start a game with a young quarterback is you get completions. And every time you get a completion, that vision widens a little bit. Get another one, it widens a little bit more. Then at some point when a quarterback gets into the air quote, quote unquote, like gets into a rhythm, you're seeing the entire field. Like you're seeing the progressions. You're reading the defenses just like your coach has told you. But when chaos is happening around you physically, but also the pressure that's being put on you, chaos is happening mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everything. I can only imagine how much he's pressing and how much he cannot see because and it's nothing on him. And I heard you when I walked back in the room, like you were talking about how unfair
it is,
the pressure putting on to him because he's in a no-win situation. People will say, is he overrated? Well, technically, yeah, because we rated him so high.
People put him first team All-American before he ever started, man. Like he was never going to live up to the expectations.
Old boy had him number one, like a mock draft, number one in the draft. Like that is so unfair.
Yeah.
I think the kid can be good. I think he can be really good. They just got to let him play.
Honestly, would we even be saying that he's overrated right now, given how he's played 3 games into the season? Right, exactly. Like, we would probably just be like, he's an okay quarterback.
He's a first-year starter, and it's hard to play quarterback. Go look at week 1. Like, we had talked about this, right? Quarterbacks that went on the road week 1 in their first game were awful. Arch was bad. Ty Simpson was bad. Like, they don't have any experience playing quarterbacks hard. You were talking about the yips. Like, we keep using that word. I can give you a great example. Remember Sam Darnold in New York? There was all that pressure on him. The team around him was awful. He had never been a starter. He got thrown in there as a rookie. And remember, he was really honest with the media, and everybody crapped on him for it because he was talking about, I was seeing ghosts out there at times. Like, I was taking sacks when I shouldn't have. I wasn't seeing anything. He moves on. He gets a little bit more experience. Sam Darnold's a good NFL quarterback now. And I mean, he had to go through those lumps, though.
You do. And a lot of times with the quarterbacks, too, you get the yips, especially if you have another element with your feet and your legs. Like, you rely on that a lot. So what happens when you want to rely on your legs because it's a safe place for a quarterback that can run? You look at one receiver and then you don't look at the DBs after your first read. You look down to see if any color's flashing on the other team. That's going to give you a lane to run.
Right.
And when they don't do that, then you can't look up, then look down, then look back up.
Yeah,
you're toast. Yeah. You're done. So they try to rely on, I think that's probably what he's getting into, is he wants to be able to go make a play with his feet, because at that point you're playing backyard ball. You can just let the talent flow.
All right, we'll step away, close out hour number 2 of OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Get in contact with them. It is not too late for that whole home generator. They are stocked and ready to go, waiting on your call. On the North Shore, 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, it is 225-300-9389. Always online at Boudreaux's Electrical. Get the ultimate peace of mind. With Boudreaux's, you're going to have more power, more protection. Again, throughout South Louisiana here, BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Yeah, and if you want to get started, it's been kind of like on your bucket list to do, like, hey, man, I really would like to get a generator. I think, like, we need one for the family. We need one to protect everything. We just want to be prepared. Like, now, there's no better time than now. Like, right now in the present, go there. There's a big red button on their homepage. It's a request a free Generac quote. You can start the process, put in the size of your house, and they will know what size generator, and they can install it. They have stuff in stock. They can get you ready for any time of the year, any season. That's BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
At Atmos Energy, our Smart Choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Alondra, you can just keep this one in the background for the final 2 minutes here. I want to remind you about our friends over at GCOPnet.com. That is the website for Gulf Coast office products. It is not just about documents anymore. It's about managing and hosting the information your company needs to grow and thrive in the years ahead. In New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette, they are there for you. Right? When you need those documents, you have to know that you can count on the machine in front of you, right? And with Gulf Coast office products, every single time you can count on that machine. And if you have an issue, any issue, you're talking to a human being that's going to make sure that the job gets done every single time. GCOPnet.com is the website.
Hey,
this is Burnt CD Hall of Fame, by the way.
You can keep this on for sure. Hey, did y'all see Dabo completely crash out yesterday?
It was like another Tyler from Spartanburg situation where he's like, I win. If y'all, I mean, he's not wrong.
He's like,
Dabo's crash outs, like for a guy that
I'll go do it somewhere else.
You know, it's kind of happy-go-lucky. He has awesome crash outs.
He does.
They're really good.
Tell me you're insecure without saying you're
For sure.
insecure.
For sure. Here's the thing that he has to understand, and this is a credit to Clemson. They are now in the club of Alabama, Ohio State, LSU, Georgia, where for a long time it was a verb because you found ways to lose games. Clemsoning was a verb, right? People talked about it. Well, now you're a pillar of college football. And when you're a pillar, when things are going great, they're high highs. When things are going bad, you're held to a different standard, a standard that oftentimes is unfair. Ryan Day went through it last year. Well, the last couple of years, 41-1, right? Coach O wins a national championship, maybe the best college football team we've ever seen. A year and a half later, he's gone. That's just what it is in places like that.
Yeah.
There's like
What
5 of them,
have you
and Clemson's
done
now.
for me lately?
Yeah, Clemson's in that club now.
It did have some Mike Gundy vibes because he's like, I'm 55.
Quote.
He's like, I'm 55. I'm not going to the beach or something. Like, I'm not retiring.
If Clemson's tired of winning, they can send me on my way, but I'm going to go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go.
Like credit to Dabo for getting Clemson where they are, but all he does is look how bad this program was before I got there. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
You
It's
still
like
gotta
you've
take
been there
them
a
to the
while.
next
Dude.
level,
It's been a while. It's been a minute. Like stuff flash back into
Hour 3,
80s.
would you rather? Dear Delondra, all coming back your way here on OTB.
Off the Bench.
Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime TD props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge, that's code Baton Rouge, to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensee partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 17th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 89. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have Would You Rather Wednesday. We'll do a little Dear Delandra, and then we'll close this thing out with Ask the Bench. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in hour number 3. OTB. We get a little...
Hour 3?
Hour 3 already, Bob. Say now. It's not Tuesday. Tuesday's like hour 3.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Here in this hour, We'll play a little Would You Rather. Also, Dear Delandra. I don't know that you could beat last week's. I don't know.
That's like the best.
It's so good. I was at the gas station last night, and they play the radio over there, and it was
like the actual Delilah.
I couldn't even think of her name. I want to call her Delandra the whole time, Delilah, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a good question, but it's not as good as ours. Like, Go South and the question that he brought, and the whole triangle that he's bringing to the table.
I listened to it. Unfortunately, I was not able to stick around.
I was going to say, do we need to catch you up on it?
No, I was listening.
Oh, you weren't here.
I wasn't here. That's right. I was actually talking to myself in the car about it out loud. Just
you were trying to contribute.
I was trying to contribute. Y'all weren't listening, though. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Wait, but so do you agree with us that at this point, don't say anything because it's going to make it weird if you do? Like, she's going to think you're it's going to be more suspicious now at this point.
I think the truth is always the answer.
He never should have said anything in the first place.
He didn't.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Like, don't.
Taylor, you're wrong.
Clearly not. He hadn't gotten in trouble yet.
Well, every week you wait, so he's going to get more and more trouble.
That passes.
Yeah. It's going to get sketchier and sketchier.
She doesn't want it to be awkward either.
Tay-Tay.
She's never going to tell the wife. She's never going to tell the wife.
She's not.
Eventually, the
truth always
the truth is always going to come out. And there's going to be something. They're going to be at that school, and that assistant teacher that he almost got engaged to is going to be like, oh, my God, I remember when you used to do that. And the wife's going to be like, what?
Yep.
When you used to do that? You've seen her twice in your life. What do you mean? It's going to be something so much.
Like, this is our kid's assistant pre-K teacher.
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
Even though it's going to be worse
when
now.
You used to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's going to be good. It's going to be bad, right? But you've dug this hole yourself.
Yeah.
You still have like, oh man, I didn't want to tell you. I was embarrassed. I was blah blah blah. But like, I just can't. I got to weight on my shoulders, on my heart. Blah blah blah. Here you go. Like, if you just keep waiting and it goes another 4 months, it's going to come out.
Yeah.
Like
no,
now we're talking about like,
Did you catch
call
the
the
part,
attorney? You know
did
what I
you
mean?
catch the part where the pre-K teacher is divorced and single?
Yeah.
Ah, boy. Like, if you're hiding this from me, what else you hiding?
I didn't even think about that aspect of it.
True.
Like, we're talking about getting attorneys involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't say it.
Yeah.
I just always take the philosophy, don't start a problem unless you absolutely have to.
Don't start no. It won't be no.
Don't say no. Won't be no. Yeah.
I mean, it's such like a nothing.
I don't
It's
agree
such a
with
nothing
you,
topic too. Like, you just say it at the first.
The first time you're like, oh my God, Susie.
I mean, besides
I forgot all about Susie. We dated. It got serious. Me and Susie got serious, but that was so long ago. I forgot.
Besides, like Jake and Katie, who dated since 3rd grade, like most people have prior relationships, so like everybody gets it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Isn't it usually? I feel like usually if it's something where you're almost engaged, that's probably something you talk about, though, right? Like.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pass.
I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyways.
This guy's
If
dead.
you got more drama.
This guy's done. He's toast.
And you want advice from the whole crew, let us know.
Yeah.
Just tell you how wrong you are.
Dear Delandra, we'll have that because I want to get some good questions in. We'll have that at 9:30. So any questions you have, send those in the Bayou 4 chat, and Alondra's going to do her thing, get a song for you, give you some life advice, a segment I look forward to every single week. We also got Would You Rather Wednesday coming up. We've got Ask the Bench. But here in this segment, real quick, I want to go across the college football landscape and look at some of the games of the week because LSU's playing Southeastern. Shout out, Line Up, Tay-Tay. That's a directional school. How about this? A noon Eastern kick in Utah. So 10 a.m. local time kick. Number 16 Utah taking on number 17 Texas Tech. That's an early boy locally.
That is.
10 a.m.? What?
Ooh.
What?
We get early football. I get to start my day with football.
We've done that before. And
sometimes I
fun.
hate waiting till 11. I do. I get out of Pilates and I want to watch it immediately.
Really? I enjoyed the game day. I enjoy watching game day.
Yeah.
So
Game day is great.
No, I love game day.
And it keeps getting better and better.
Can I interest you in some EPL? Starts at 6:30 on Saturday mornings.
Nah, babe.
You know what?
Just saying.
You know what? I'll do this because I gave Flynn a shot with the Tour de France. I'll give soccer a chance.
Okay.
It's fair.
I got into the Tour de France.
There we go. I mean, you had an amazing teacher teaching you all about strategy and the peloton and breakaways.
So at 6:30, you've got rivals Everton and Liverpool.
Everton's your team?
Everton's my team.
Yeah.
Liverpool is the devil.
Gordy's team?
No, he's Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Liverpool's the devil.
Oof. So I got to go for
we
Everton.
can't like Liverpool.
What'd they do? Like, what's the beef?
Like how are they rivals?
They stomp on your goalie line.
How are they rivals? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Goalie line.
So Liverpool and Everton's old stadiums. So Liverpool Stadium would be here at Guarantee Media.
Okay.
Okay. Liverpool Stadium would be at the River Center.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And they both are professional teams. Okay. That's how they're
I can see how that gets.
Yeah.
They share pubs.
Merseyside
They share pubs a little bit.
Yeah, Merseyside Derby is what the rivalry's called. You know, like college football games have names.
Okay.
That's what
Merseyside Derby?
Yeah, Derby, yeah.
Wow.
Does Villarreal play this
That
weekend?
sounds intense.
They
I don't know
sure
what league they're in.
play this weekend.
Yeah, you going to the Derby this year?
They play, and they're in La Liga.
Oh, okay.
Spain. They play.
That
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
play Saturday at 11:30 Central Time.
Okay.
So,
I'll be switching between
Yeah.
whatever the 11 a.m. kick is
that's right.
and the Villarreal soccer
That's right.
game.
I mean, it's literally your last name.
Yeah, I have to go
So
for
you
that.
got to go for it.
Nothing like says like a blood bath rivalry matchup than the Merseyside Derby.
Hey, Tay, do me a favor, and I don't know how soccer is. I don't know if it's like UFC. Just pull up at some point today a YouTube highlight package of the two teams when they play each other and some of the things that happened in that rivalry game.
Hold me back.
This is a man
Why I oughta.
talking trash when he sat here for a god dang month, maybe 6 weeks, with his iPad open, watching these men in these singlets, spandex singlets, ride their bikes.
Yeah.
Like you were giving us updates mid-show.
Absolutely. I wasn't listening to a thing y'all were saying.
Mhm.
Y'all were talking about baseball. I was watching people go ride a bike uphill.
Shout out Quinn. American King.
Our guy. The mullet man. Merseyside Derby. Big rivalry
Did they
matchup.
turn into 1920s gangsters?
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I wouldn't even try the
Here you go.
English accent.
Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. What?
Whoa.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when these two teams face off against each other.
classic.
okay?
LSU, Florida.
That soccer fights are always
Good
like the fake
Lord,
chokes.
how much field security did they have?
I hadn't seen one fist be thrown. It's all the fake chokes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get your neck.
Oh, so now okay, you're the worst.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
When did they turn into the Notre Dame Leprechaun?
It's true. At least kick somebody. Your soccer, kick someone. Let's do a kick to the face or something.
You're the worst.
Get intense. Like the soccer fans, I respect them. Like they're crazy.
Called
I know they'll
hooligans.
fight. Hooligans.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How did we get here from Texas Tech and Utah? Oh, watching stuff early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff
Well,
early, yep.
yeah, 6:30
Yeah.
You gotta
Central
keep up,
Time.
people. You got to keep up.
Everton, Liverpool.
10 a.m. Tech who?
Texas Tech, Utah. It's actually 11 a.m. Central Time. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's what I was saying. Like the actual game there
Yeah.
is going to be 10 a.m.
Huh.
Little breakfast and ball
Little
like that.
Jefferson Pilot sports game there.
It's
Shout
actually
out.
going to be a really good
Rest in
game, though.
peace. Auburn and Oklahoma. Auburn 22, Oklahoma 11.
At the 2:30.
We were talking about that in the break. Jackson Arnold's return to Norman.
Yeah, that's a 2:30 kick. That's going to be a great game. Going to be able to watch that one. Auburn actually playing pretty well.
Auburn could win that game.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
Sleeper. Auburn
I
is a
mean,
sleeper.
it has revenge game written all over it
Yeah. Going into Norman.
with a chip on his shoulder.
Ooh.
Because if they're able to run the ball in that game,
Oklahoma minus 6.5.
But Oklahoma's playing really well
hear
on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they
though.
are. No,
like
for
their
sure.
defense is.
This game was, I don't know if y'all remember, it was clunky last year. I don't know if y'all remember the game, like
Yeah.
turnovers, kind of ugly. I think Oklahoma found a way to win the game, but it was nasty. It was just a muck it up kind kind of game. I'm expecting something different from this one. I think these two teams are going in the right direction.
Jackson Arnold playing pretty good too. Has over 500 passing yards, 4 tutters, almost 70% completion right now.
And you look at his running, man. Him, Damari Alston, Jeremiah Cobb, like that. That group, they can run the football.
Take care
That's
of the
what
ball
Auburn
too.
wants to do.
No interceptions either. I know they hadn't really played much, but they had the big win early on. Since the Baylor game, really hadn't played much. But Jackson Arnold, little redemption tour right now.
Another game not ranked on rank. It should be. It's Tulane and Ole Miss.
That one's going to be interesting.
It is. And these two teams, I think it's the third year in a row, if I'm not mistaken, that they've played. Tulane's a good football team. I mean, they've already beaten Duke. They've already beaten Northwestern. They've beaten 2 Power 4 teams. They had a great game with South Alabama as well. I mean, Ole Miss, 11.5-point favorite. All right.
I think that's about
Tulane
right.
might cover that.
All right, Green Wave.
I don't know.
All right, boys.
Are we going
I'm
to
thinking
find them
about
on
this
some
pontoon
sort of
parlay.
boat? Some sort of boat that's big and floats.
Starts with a P.
Starts with a P.
Are we going to do the NFL barge every week, too?
Yeah,
or
we
no?
need to. We
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
to
we
do
We
that
did it last
week.
week, or did we not?
No, 2 weeks ago we did. Yeah.
Yes, we do need to.
Florida and Miami. Obviously, Florida 1-2. Miami 7.5-point favorite. Miami. I'll be honest with you. If I had an AP vote, I'd put Miami number 1.
I mean, they have the best resume right now.
I'm not like I don't know what it is but if I'm talking about from what I've seen currently,
good.
not what I think, not what I'm projecting, what I've seen, Miami's looked like the best team so far.
They'd get a vote from me.
Yeah.
What do we need to do to? I'm not saying like I want to vote or you want to you need to vote. What can we do to get OTB a vote?
Like an AP
Our
vote?
one brain cell, we get 1 AP vote.
We count as one person.
We count as one person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just protecting my Heisman vote. I don't want that to go away. So whatever I got to do to protect that.
I say whatever that process is, we start it today.
I have 2 votes when it comes to college football awards. I have a Heisman vote, and I have a low man vote.
So you must be one of. Oh,
So you got to keep. You got to.
Yeah.
Well, no, the low man's way better.
Yeah,
that's true.
Our trophy
Slower,
is
for sure.
a
Is that a
used
direction?
tire with a beer can drilled into the used tire.
See, that's way better than the Heisman.
Yep. Some are saying.
I'd rather have that.
If Florida gets embarrassed, is that it?
Yeah, and I think Florida is going to get
I think
embarrassed.
they are too.
Carson Beck looks really good. Carson Beck looks like one of the
7.5
top 3
is-
quarterback in the country.
7.5 is.
Yeah, unfortunately, Carson Beck is
Nice
playing
to
good
Florida.
football.
Unfortunately for us, yeah.
Some got to ask though. Carson Beck came in playing good. Is Cam Ward a system quarterback? Some are asking.
No, I mean, Ward
I'm
did
just
it
kidding.
in multiple
Cam Ward's really
stops.
good. Just- I'm just
Like, I don't
joking.
think-
He's really good.
I love watching that guy throw football.
Yeah, he's good. He had that clip this past weekend where he throws it across his body, touchdown. Yeah, it was a great play, but we shouldn't praise it too much because he doesn't need to do that again. That goes against every rule.
So that's a one-time thing.
It's
All
a
right,
one-time
All right,
situation.
real quick, let's go around the room. If Miami wins this game by 17, is Billy Napier coaching the next game at Florida?
Nope.
Alondra?
I think he does. Like, I don't know how much of a leash he has, but I think he has a longer one than we think.
Okay. Flynn?
If he doesn't win by how? If he loses
by 17.
Oh yeah, he gone. That's losing to your every year rival, and that's losing to 2 in-state.
Oh yeah,
teams.
that's true. Yeah,
I guess Brent Pry and
17,
Deshaun Foster
17.
out.
It's 17 plus points. It's it.
Yeah.
Especially if it looks bad. Now, if like it's up by 10 and they score like a trash touchdown, maybe.
Yeah.
Though the optics are bad.
Mhm.
17, he's gone.
He doesn't get the benefit of the doubt from the end of last season.
You lost to South Florida.
That's why
Yeah.
I think that's why he got
Right.
this year.
You lost to South Florida. It'll
That's
be
why they
that's
didn't
why he
fire
didn't get
him
fired
going
last
into
year,
yeah.
right?
This will be 3 losses in a row, 2
Yeah.
double-digit,
And your schedule gets even worse.
But that's what I'm saying.
Your
the
only
path,
wins,
the
Long
path
Island.
forward at that point. Why wait? Like you
Sharks.
have Texas next week.
Yep.
Then you have Texas A&M. Then you have State. Then you have Georgia. Like it's not going to get better.
Oof.
At that point, just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
'Cause he's not going to right the ship.
You're
He'd be the interim.
You're the Florida Gators, 4 games in the season. Your only
Not
wins
Jabbar
versus
Jalou. I was
gonna say
Not
Jabbar.
Jabbar.
I was about
Not
to say
Jabbar.
Not Jabbar Jalouk. Not for the next 3 games. We got Illinois and Indiana, number 9 versus number 19 in
Good game.
Bloomington, Indiana. This is I believe Illinois is a 3-point favorite in this game. This is a meathead delight here. This is going to be mean, nasty, tough. if you're not about that
Big
life,
Ten
if
ball
you're not
right
about that vibe, this isn't the game for you. But damn it, it's the game for me. I'm going to be watching as much as I can of this before the LSU Southeastern game kicks off. Believe you me, man. I love a good old, hey, we know who you are. You know us. We're going to run the football. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
We're going to be physical.
Might do a naked bootleg.
It might be 17-14, but I'm here for it.
Be a good game. Luke Altmaier playing really well. 8 touchdown passes, no picks right now.
Yep.
He's picked up where he left off last year.
My bold take in the Big Ten this year was he'll be Offensive Player of the Year.
Hey, he's on his way. He is on his way to doing it. Yeah. Good player.
This has the makings of run, some play action passes, a lot of tight ends in the flat route. Then all of a sudden somebody scores like on a toss sweep, reverse to a wide receiver, pass down the field. Yep. That's what this game is. And it's going to be good. 2 really well-coached teams, too.
Yeah. Why didn't game day go to that game?
Where are they going?
Florida, Miami. Yeah. I mean, but Florida's 1 and 2.
If you're not going to go to Florida LSU, why would you go? I mean, I guess probably hadn't been to Miami in a while.
They probably would have if Florida would have beaten South Florida.
Right.
Well, now they decide to go to them anyway.
Yeah.
There's 2 better games. I mean, Indiana, Illinois, and then Utah, Texas Tech.
I bet Big Noon Kick's probably. I don't know. Yeah, Big Noon Kick is at Texas Tech, Utah.
Okay.
So
they probably haven't been to Miami in a minute.
Well, they had a couple years ago where they were undefeated for a long
I get
portion.
wanting to go to South Florida, but like even the Miami fans don't go to Miami games.
They did go to Indiana last year, though.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good decision maker for them. So they did go last year. You try to spread it out, spread the love a little bit.
All right, so we've got Would You Rather coming back. We've got Dear Delandra a little bit later on at 9:30 as well. Before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at GoTommies.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. That's GEAUX, Tommy's with a Y.com. You'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. And look, Tommy and the team are going to come out. They're going to look at your project. And if you got a custom job in mind, you're like, man, I don't know if they can get this done. Tommy and the team going to find a way. They're going to find a way to get it done, and they are the best in Baton Rouge. That's not just us saying that. That is you saying that. The people that live in this city. In the Advocate, best windows, that went to Tommy and the team over at GoTommies.com. All right, when we come back, a little Would You Rather Wednesday here on OTB.
Off the bench.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
That will always have your heart. You never see it coming 'cause you're blinded from the start. Know that you're that one for me. It's clear for everyone to see. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta rock and wait in this one. Oh, come on.
See, I don't know about y'all, but
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I don't know about y'all, but I know about us.
It's the only way we know how to rock. Do you remember, girl? I was the one who gave you your first kiss. 'Cause I remember, girl, I was the one who said, put your lips like this. Even
I like this one.
all the fame.
I've never heard this one.
What?
I don't think.
Yeah.
Record scratch? I like this one.
It started when we were younger. You were mine, my boo.
Yeah, you heard this. I don't know.
I like them.
I'm actually glad we could introduce this to you, sir.
Thank y'all. Expand my horizons.
I mean, everybody out there, right? He's got a little bit more love for R&B after R&B Wednesdays. That used to be the artists formerly known as R&B Thursdays here on the show.
In
We had to pivot.
popular culture right now, in current music, how much R&B is being made, produced,
like that?
sold?
None.
Like what
Not
is
a ton.
what is R&B?
No, I mean, I
What's
feel
a
like
recent
there
R&B
is.
song?
I mean, I feel like SZA's R&B, and she's pretty big.
Oh, yeah. But like, it used to be like that was the biggest.
Yeah.
Like during that time period.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Usher.
Well, what's her
Neo,
name? Beyonce, like switching to
Mario.
country.
What's her
that
face?
took a hit too. So, I mean, she'll
Yeah.
break it back, but
Yeah. But they're not making music like that.
no.
No.
Don't make them like they used to.
They don't.
All right. Y'all ready for a little Would You Rather?
Yeah, I got one statement. Somebody said something earlier. We were talking about directional schools.
Yeah.
We were listing them out, and somebody said Ole Miss is one because old is a direction in time. Think about it.
So what's your would you rather?
OLE
It's
is
in the past.
Ole Miss.
Yep. Well, they said old.
Oh, it's nice.
But that's not their name.
Yeah, well, that's what somebody said.
Jesus. Do you know how this works?
That
How about
that person's dumb.
how about Southern Miss, Matt? Can I interest you in some Southern Miss?
That is Sal. Yeah, you can for sure. Thank you. So Ole Miss, direction in time.
I don't.
No,
That's a
it's-
reach.
So what's the would you rather?
Oh, nothing.
Y'all, what is wrong with this
Would
man?
you rather your directional school be Ole Miss or North Dakota?
There you go. I would rather be North Dakota.
Oh, God. God bless you, sir.
We doing what
God bless your teachers when you were
Yeah, and you
growing
said you
up.
had one and then told us about
No,
all
I
this.
didn't have it. I said I have something to say.
Oh, okay.
It did
I need
sound
to
like
say
you said,
something.
"Hey, I got one."
I need to say something.
All right. Would you rather be a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback for the Florida Gators or be a backup quarterback at Directional School U?
I'd rather be a backup quarterback at North Dakota State.
Heisman, even Florida. Winning the Heisman, you're in a league company.
You get to be on them commercials forever.
Right. You make money off that.
I've got
I'll
one.
take the Heisman.
Would you rather a team in your conference win the national championship every single year or have every team in your conference lose every single game?
Say it one more time.
Would you rather a team in your conference win the national championship every single year or every team in your conference lose every game?
The Natty every year, because why can't you be in that rotation?
Yeah. Everybody lose it. Yeah, Natty in the conference.
I didn't say it wasn't just one team. One team can dominate.
All right, well, not only that,
Yeah,
but at the same time, you basically got to go perfect because your strength of schedule is awful. You lose one game, everybody else in your conference is terrible. Like, you cannot lose a game.
Yeah, it's like Notre Dame.
It's like Notre Dame.
Join a conference, you bums.
Because it falls
it's like Clemson for a while.
It falls into the
For
argument
multiple years.
of do you root for the SEC, knowing that if that team wins a national championship, it just makes your work even harder.
I get the arguments.
But you do have the prestige of saying, I'm playing the SEC.
Well, there is pride in playing in the best conference. There's pride in that. Yeah, you don't, and I get the argument of you don't want them to get more recruits, blah, 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 blah. I get it. If you don't want that, go to the Sun Belt. Go to,
Don't you dare do that again. Do not throw shade.
You want LSU
no
to go
pun
to the Sun Belt?
intended at the
You
Sun
want
Belt.
LSU to go to the Sun Belt?
I didn't say that, but don't you dare throw shade at the Sun Belt, sir.
So yeah, absolutely.
You can do it at Conference USA. You can do it for the Mountain West. You can do it for the American. But don't you say that again about the Sun
Belt. Being in
Belt.
the SEC makes you better. Look at A&M. They were dog before they came over.
These other conferences, they don't give you
Texas,
some Fun
they were
Belt
not
action on a Wednesday night. Okay.
Yep. Texas was not.
Can anybody
bad
tell
till they
me where
joined.
the Sun Belt League office is?
Tucson.
Okay. Alondra.
No idea.
Taylor.
Is it in Texas?
Don't know. Never heard of the city. Is it?
Is it in the state of Texas?
No, it's in the Superdome.
It's in the Superdome.
The Louisiana Superdome.
This one here.
The Sun Belt Conference.
I had no idea.
Our Louisiana
headquarters
Superdome.
is in the Louisiana Superdome.
Makes sense because the New Orleans Bowl always takes
Yeah.
Sun Belt and they play it in the Superdome. So that makes
Very
sense.
strange.
The more you know.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Would you rather have a rewind button on your life or a pause button on your life?
Ooh.
Pause button, you could definitely make better decisions. Think about things.
Wait, rewind or pause is what you said?
Yeah.
I'll take the pause.
You're taking the pause.
I'll take
You
the
want to
pause.
enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
time, enjoy.
Yeah. I think I'd go
where,
pause.
Be where your feet are.
Yeah.
Right. Not go back and change.
Look, man, a lot of
Yeah.
things in life are fast paced. If you could just stop for a second,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Like my wife was the age of my oldest son when we started dating. I was thinking about that yesterday. Like,
wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I was sitting there watching Jackson play on Friday. He's in the Superdome. I'm like, man, this is awesome. And he's only a sophomore, but I was like, he's only got like
2 years.
25 more high school games.
Yeah.
It's crazy. A little bit more.
That's
28.
wild. So
I'm like,
crazy.
man, God,
So
what?
crazy.
I felt like he just was playing tackle football for the first time. So give me the pause button.
Wander?
I'm going to go rewind because then I can relive the moment. Like, you can pause it and be in it, but there's like a lot of moments that I want to go back to it and like relive them and like feel that again. So I feel like I would do the rewind button. And then if I have the rewind button, instead of like pausing time and being like, everybody slow down, I can go back to like when my sister was a baby and she was super cute. And now I'm like, oh, she's so grown and it makes me so sad. But like, you can go back in time. I don't know. I think I would go rewind.
I think I'm going pause because you have like all these core memories that you think you want to go back to, right? And and they're great. They're great memories.
Yeah.
And I look at it like this. I remember like thinking of, man, that restaurant, that one thing I ate as a kid was so good.
Yeah.
I wish I could go do that again. And then if you get to experience that again, it's never as good.
That's fair.
True.
It like as you have built it up in your head. So
Yeah.
those core memories kind of like make who you are. And I try to live life with no regrets as much as I can. Yeah, so for those reasons, I'm going to pause. I'm going to be where my feet are.
Yeah.
I'm going to live the moment. I'm going to pause because, like, as my kids grow up, too, I feel like every age that they've been at has been, like, the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like I wouldn't go back and, yeah, sure, you'd love to go and relive a lot of those great core memories. But also, like, if you try to live no regrets, then you wouldn't really change much.
Not
That's
one
true.
single letter.
But why does, like, all my immediate thoughts go to, like, gambling? I would go back and I bet on the Super Bowl.
Are you
I know
Biff?
all the winners. Yeah,
You
I
Biff
always
from
goes
Back to
to
the Future
Biff, Back to
2?
the Future 2.
Yeah.
That's what my first thought always goes to that. Like, man, I could make so much money. You've ever seen a Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
Where he makes Lugal?
Yeah.
Lou makes Lugal.
You need to slow down on the betting and read the disclaimer, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Call someone. Who can help? Don't get a gambling problem ever.
Alondra or Tate, do y'all have a would you rather?
Tato, you go first.
Yeah, I got one. Would you rather watch the 2023 LSU offense or the 2025 LSU defense?
Defense.
Give me the defense. All day, every day.
You know, look,
the defense.
growing up, I always played offense.
Me too. I love
it's
offense.
fresh. It's fresh.
Yeah.
I love
It's more my
points,
vibe.
But something about this damn defense, like I'm taking the defense too. I never thought I would do that, but yeah, I'm going 2025 LSU defense.
I can tell you why it is. They play every play with bad intentions, the worst intentions, and that's so refreshing to see. The offense was great, and that offense had a killer mentality too. But this defense, like, it's got a chance to be an all-timer. That offense was too. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the aggressive nature that this defense plays with, and I guess it's because we haven't had that in so long. Like, offensive football has not been a challenge for LSU for a while, which is crazy because it was a long time where it was a graveyard for quarterbacks. But there's so many meatheads out there playing, and then like when one gets kicked out of the game, the other one steps up. When that one goes down, another guy comes in. I don't know, man. It's awesome.
It's a swag they play with. They're having
It
fun.
is an
Like,
aggressive nature.
This is not the 2023's offense fault. It was definitely a job for them because House sucked so bad that they had to score every time they had the ball. Like, it was almost like, hey, like, we have to get this done. Defense is out there like, we're going to shut you down. You get the ball at midfield. You get the ball at the 20. Doesn't really matter to us.
Guys, offense puts asses in the seat. Come on, let's be honest. And because that defense was so bad in 2023, we all appreciate and we can respect and we can put that offense on a pedestal, which they deserve to be. But it will never be as appreciated as it should be because that defense was so bad. We're talking to, like, if you have a pulse, if you're the 60th best defense in the country, we're talking about one of the greatest teams of all time.
For sure.
With the 60th best defense. That offense was that good. Now, this defense, crazy fun to watch. It's novel to us right now. It's new. We haven't felt this feeling in a long time of being like the alpha, the hammer, not the nail on defense. Like, that is us. We're a big-ass hammer on defense. And we'll hit any size nail that you got.
Yeah.
Now, but we're still 3 games in. Okay, we're going to go up against some really good offensive coordinators, offensive scheme minds that are going to have a book of tape on us as we get further along. So we'll see how they keep playing. But if you're asking me right now, offense.
Florida had some tape too. Turned into 5 interceptions.
Yeah, but if they got a quarterback that can only see
wild.
7 of the 11 players playing on defense, then it doesn't really matter. Great kid though.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice
all
guy.
right. When we come back,
For a Florida Gator, he's nice.
we're gonna have a little Dear Delondra. I saw one question that made me snicker.
I didn't see one.
Already. I saw one.
Okay.
Did you snicker already?
It made me laugh already. So we'll have that
Out
for
loud?
you. Before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. K2ZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com is a website since 2004. In Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore, they can help you out. And look, they've helped people out in Alexandria, up in North Louisiana. So just give them a call, ask the question, And so anywhere you're listening to us, no matter where you're at, anywhere in the state, they can help you out. Give them a call today. Again, that contact information for your area is at their website, ktozblinds.com. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. A little Dear Delandra when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying, new, leasing, renting, every single thing is available. We told you earlier, if you want to go to Wisconsin, right, you want to go check out the Badgers there, you can go do it. Those are real American Badgers.
American Badgers.
In case you were wondering. But wherever your heart takes you, wherever the road leads you, you can do it in a Toyota over at All Star Toyota. So go to the website, see what's for you, see what's for your family. Something for everybody, multiple options, and everything that they offer is always available. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
Yeah, why choose a Toyota? Well, they are safe, they're reliable. They don't need a lot of maintenance. They are great vehicles all around. And they have a vehicle for every single need. Like if you're getting ready for hunting season, you need a truck. Well, they got a couple of those. Throw a big old deer back there, throw a badger, throw a duck, whatever it is. If you got a bunch of kids, you got vans. You got literally everything that you can imagine. So whether it's new, whether it's used, whether it's a long-term lease or a rental, go see them today. See what kind of vehicle they can put you in. All-Star Toyota at BatonRouge.com.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart...
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Tell me how they got that pretty little face on that pretty little frame, girl. But let me show you around, let me take you out, bet you we can have some fun, girl. Cause we could do it fast, slow, whichever way you wanna run, girl. Well, let me buy you drinks, better yet rings, do it how you want it done, girl. And who would've thought that you could be the one? Cause I can't wait to fall.
All right, welcome back in. Little R&B Wednesday here on OTB. It's time now to throw it to a little Dear Delandra.
Delandra.
Beautiful vocals, courtesy of Matt Flynn and Jacob Hester for Dear Delandra.
Are you sure that's not Fergie and Jesus?
Fergie could never. Now, I can't speak for Jesus, and I'm not going to do that, but Fergie could never. Okay. Have you heard her sing the national anthem?
Yes. It's true. Yes.
So I didn't see this question that you were talking about, and I didn't actually really see any. But I didn't really look either.
I was about to say.
So,
perfect.
Very well-produced segment here. I did see one that was like, I used to like the offense better, but now I like the defense better, and all I got to say to that is same.
So what song would go with, I once really loved the offense, but now it's the grittiness, it's the mean, nasty, and tough defense that I appreciate.
Same.
I heard some advice one time. If you are in love with something and you fall in love with something else, choose the second one, because that means you didn't really love the first one. So if you love the offense and you fell in love with the defense, stick with defense. That means you didn't really love the offense.
You never really loved the offense.
That's true.
Ooh.
Did you like that?
I did.
Felt deep.
Matt gave me that advice during NFL Bachelor, and I took it to heart. I mean, Matt's a great advice giver.
All things life, all things football.
Actually, okay.
Not a lot of things baseball.
Dear Delandra, why aren't you prepared for Dear Delandra? Because y'all didn't ask no questions.
Yeah.
I think Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine.
Oh, that's a great song.
I actually think that
the dog days are over.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're breaking free.
Yes.
You're embracing a whole new passion or maybe phase of your life. And I think this defense does that. No longer do you have busted coverages. No longer do you have quarters coverage sitting there. And then you're playing quarters coverage and one guy's playing halves. He thought it was quarter, halves. No, sir. It was supposed to be quarters.
Yep.
No longer do you not know what to do with Harold Perkins.
That is a great point.
Now you know what to do with him. He's a star.
He's a star, Matthew.
He is a star.
Speaking of,
he doesn't play the star.
No, he does.
He
plays the star.
How much of the Saints game did you watch? Did you have the actual sound on Sunday?
Yeah.
They kept calling Alontae Taylor the star.
Sure did.
Star.
They sure did.
It's spreading.
It's like a virus. It's like the clap count.
Hey, you know what else you got? You got corners out there that you can leave in single coverage and allow your defense to wreak havoc because you trust your corners. You got safeties that don't look like they're running in the mud anymore. They look like they can pick them up and also put them down. Okay?
Safeties that are good enough to understand their coverage and responsibility and disguise it. And kind of disguise where they're at by still covering their responsibility.
They can actually bait a quarterback into a bad throw.
Wow. Shocking.
When's the last time you saw an LSU safety move as fast as A.J. Halsey moved on his interception?
Yep.
I believe Moby Dick was a minnow.
And you actually can sit there and turn on the TV and watch your Tigers play. And when the other team throws a quick route behind the line of scrimmage and makes a guy miss, there's 6 to 7 other LSU players chasing him like zombies in a zombie apocalypse. They don't bust a play for 13 because of lack of effort from the backside.
Oh, that is.
There aren't just defensive linemen and linebackers who get blocked and think they're blocked and just give up on the play because, all right, you got me on this one. No, we bite. We claw.
Thank you, Blake Baker.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Blake Baker.
Effort.
Thank you, Blake.
Effort
Blake,
is
we love you.
God.
a choice.
Dude.
It is a decision
so
that you
true.
make
Blake-
internally.
That is so true.
Blake Baker brought joy to my life that I did not know was possible.
Yeah, we should have known, like when Blake busted out the cleats at practice, he was about business.
It's the hoodie, no sleeves for me.
Yeah.
Hoodie, no sleeves.
Yeah, it's an elite combo.
You know ball.
You know ball.
First practice I ever went to when Blake Baker was here, Garrett had rolled out, threw it away. Blake Baker jumped up to catch it on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
And dropped it.
Yeah.
Push-ups.
Dropped and gave him
He
20.
dropped and drove right there.
Well, what else did you notice? A guy wears cleats.
Yeah.
Also, he
Shocked he
trolled
dropped it.
T-Bob with us, and I love that.
Love
He
that.
did call T-Bob a poodle.
Yeah. And T-Bob was so
He
mad.
was so mad at us. But he was being a little bit of a poodle.
He was being poodle.
There's no sick days here.
It looks like a poodle.
Barks like a poodle.
Barks like a poodle.
It
Has
is
a
a
haircut
poodle.
like a poodle.
Might be a poodle. You're right, though. God, the best part. It's like, one, there's not a lot of missed tackles. There's just not. But if there is, oh,
you got
here comes
a
7
whole
of his
squad.
partners.
You got a squad. And
God,
like,
that's
he keeps
refreshing.
saying it, dude. It's not talent doesn't do that.
No.
But you add talent to it,
Yeah,
you got
for
what
sure.
you see.
But like, and I know we got a break. The biggest example is your best player, your best defensive player, arguably, you can have the conversation, but the guy that has a C on his chest gets kicked out of the game in the first drive of the game, and you don't miss a beat. His brother steps up. Devon Keys steps up. Hell, a third week's brother came into the game. Singleton came into the game. That's when you know that what you are selling is being bought. And everybody's bought into the culture.
Yeah.
We might have had 7 picks if Witt didn't get kicked up.
Could have been.
You don't know.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Found our way.
All right.
We
Wasn't
always
much
do.
relationship talk.
We
but
always find our way, dear
We did.
It doesn't
Delandra.
have to be.
Yeah, our relationship is with this
I know
LSU
ball, too.
defense.
It's emotional. It pulls at our heartstrings.
It does.
This
Yeah.
defense pulls at our heartstrings.
I told y'all the other day, it makes my heart flutter.
It does.
It really
I get
does.
it.
Sure does.
I get it. And it should.
It makes me so
It should.
excited.
All right, before we take this break, I want to give a shout out to Campus Federal Credit Union, serving Louisiana since 1934, and these are our people, local, dependable, and built on the idea of neighbors helping neighbors. So whether you need to open a new checking account, a low-rate auto loan, or you just need help buying the home of your dreams, Campus Federal is there and has you covered. In Baton Rouge, in New Orleans, in the Port City. You can check them out today at campusfederal.org, Campus Federal Credit Union. Louisiana roots, Louisiana strong. Again, campusfederal.org is the website. All right, we'll wrap it up like we do every single day when we come back. We'll ask the bench on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. You want to check out what they're doing in the G team? At Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media. Garrett Nussmeyer's on the G team. I guess pretty good at football, right? And so they're doing things with athletes here in Louisiana, but also like local communities. Like, well, it's like they got the incredible bike giveaway that they do every single year, and they are throughout the state of Louisiana. No matter where you're at, you can be in Stonewall, Louisiana. You can be in Hester, Louisiana. That's right, there is a Hester, Louisiana. You can be in Baton Rouge, New Orleans. It does not matter. The G team can help you every single time.
Yeah, and guess what? It's not too late to turn in your billboard design for the Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys billboard design right now. You have until the 21st if you want to design something, whether it's a child design it, whether it's an adult design it. You could be driving down interstate and looking up and see those big old billboards with your design right there. You know they like to have a lot of fun with those, but it also paints a picture and tells you exactly what they're doing in the community. So if you've been injured, whether it's on the job, in a car, whatever it is, give them a call. Let them fight for you. That's getgordon.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown. Parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Check out our friends at centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org, not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. Been in this business for a long, long time, over 50 years. 225-925-8552, 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day, emergency service. Also, if you're looking to remodel, centralplumbing.org. What was y'all said? Y'all said y'all saw. What was?
I got one. This is from somebody that I told asked us today. Who is the best QB ever in terms of changing plays at the line of scrimmage and adjusting to a defense? I can only say like what I know. I saw Aaron Rodgers do a lot of stuff.
I can only say what I know.
And Peyton,
yeah.
Peyton, and because they were giving the keys to it. Now Brady did some, but he didn't do as much.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I'd run a route and I'd catch the ball, whatever. Running back coach, what do you? Peyton told me to. Good job. Mm-hmm. It's like he would he would change up like a lot.
Aaron would too, but I know Peyton like
we didn't like when I was in San Diego, we didn't really do a whole lot of that. Certainly like running back routes, like he would.
Saints didn't do a whole lot either.
Yeah, Peyton would be like, hey, run an angle.
Like there's alerts.
All right,
there's alerts and flips and stuff like that people do. That's like kind of understood. But like those two guys had like a whole playbook at their fingertips. They could change to anything, or ad lib and tell the running back to do something that he would never do. But he's like, oh, I'll see that. So go to the flat, run an angle, run a go route.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll be back the same time, the same place tomorrow. Holla.
Later, dudes.
Off the bench.
And dudettes.
I was about to say dudettes. Go to yourgoodwood.com. That is the website for Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. And when you go to the website, always remember you can book your consultation right there on the homepage, bottom right corner. You can check out a full list of services that they offer over at the clinic. It is open Monday through Friday right there on Drusilla in Baton Rouge. And so I always encourage you, man. If you're dealing with something, you should not live life with fear or embarrassment. You should get to the bottom of whatever issue you've got going on, and Goodwood's going to be able to help you do that. YourGoodwood.com.
Yeah, go see them. Like, so if you're kind of curious, things happen as we age. Things don't work like they used to. Some things happen. Well, there's like stuff that you can do. There's things that you can do medically, scientifically, that can help that. And it's personalized care. Go get a consultation because every person is unique and so are your needs. So go get that consultation. See all the things, a list of things that they can do. See pricing. Go see them. Go call them or go to their website, YourGoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions